listen, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MREC TV.
You hear something?
Have you guys heard of StreamBoss? It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month.
Oh, cool!
$20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more.
Huh? What?
If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to StreamBoss.com to begin your setup process.
Peace. You're now tuning to MREC TV. And you definitely want to subscribe or buy a subscription to Stream Boss. It's only $20. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Over 5K channels, 5,000 channels that got live TV, premium movie channels, all the new movies, the dope TV shows, all types of sports packages, pay-per-view. Go to the StreamBoss.com and use the MREC TV code. Get $5 off. It's $20, but if you use my MREC TV code, you get $5 off. So it's only $15. There's a 24-hour free trial Monday through Thursday. All right? Let them know MREC sent you. StreamBoss.com. The StreamBoss.com. All right? You're now tuned in to Spooky Hours. Shouts to my sponsors, the StreamBoss.com. I appreciate you. And pardon self, yesterday I couldn't go live, man. I was doing something major. You know what I mean? Let's just put it like that. Something super major. And I was doing it for the Rec Mob. So when y'all see it, when it's done, y'all gonna be proud of it. And you're gonna have a lot of new content. So if you didn't see me upload for a few days, I was working on something major for the Rec Mob, for the MREC TV channel, and beyond. Trust me, major things is going on. But anyhow, call me up. I know a lot of people left comments. They was a little disappointed that Spooky Hours didn't air yesterday. And I apologize, man. I got so much going on, but I'm making up today on Memorial Day. Call me up with your most spookiest stories. Let's get to it. Let's not play no games, no trolling, no cursing. 310-598-2974 is the number. Let's get spooky. You heard? Peace. This is MREC TV, and you're now tuned in to Spooky Hours. Pound that like button. I already got super chats. Let me shout those people that show that love. Let's get it. Let's get right into it. Shouts to Ammo Gun with the super sticker. Appreciate you. Shouts to Robert Finch with the super sticker. Thank you. Appreciate you. And hit up the Cash App, the PayPal. This is what we do over here. We go live for the people. We rock with the people. We give the people a platform to speak. It's a spooky night tonight. It's Memorial Day. Pound those like buttons. Destroy the like buttons. Let's get it. Okay? I see Kimiko, Kiki in the house. I see I Am Ocean Wife in the building. You heard me? Let's get it, man. Let me get this off the screen. And we gonna get to it. I got some missed calls. If I miss your call, just call me back. The number's 310-598-2974. I'm gonna put it in the chat room. Let me see what the people in the chat room is talking. Pardon self. I couldn't do it yesterday. Was too busy. Let's get it. Oh, we got another super chat. Shouts to how did I miss that? Verdana Steen. Shouts to Verdana Steen on the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. How did I miss that? Like, I'm what's going on? I don't know. You see? I don't understand how did I miss that. Okay, I see it right here. Shouts to Verdana Steen. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, we got a caller. My bad. I missed. How I'm missing these calls? But I do call back. Pound that like button. You know the MREC room etiquette. Pound that like button. Let's get it.
Hello.
Peace.
Hey, yeah, this is Jet Jaguar calling. I got a spooky story.
Okay.
I'm right here back. We went to back up to New York back in '90, and I remember hearing like Christmas, and I remember hearing my mother and my aunts and them talking about it. About some uncle saw down in Statesboro, Georgia. So Statesboro is where everybody, most of my family on that side's really from. A lot of them moved up, to Brooklyn. But I remember hearing them talk about some kind of accident or something like they heard about there on. At the time I didn't know it was Route 301, but later on I come to find it out. So I asked my grandmother and everything, about it, and what it was that, matter of fact, I asked us when we were traveling down there. Route 301 is this road down there in Statesboro. Kind of when I go through, it's kind of foggy and everything, But they had a bad accident. I'm guessing it's around that time, around like 89, 90. But what happened was they had a big car pile. You can find it online if you look for it. And they had a big old car pile up. And the police officer that was there said he kept trying to get the car to stop, and they wouldn't. They just kept piling. I can't remember how many people had died in this accident.
Damn.
So my uncle was a mechanic, and he was going to work one morning, and he saw like this man waving him down. It was like, look, the man was bloody. So he turns around and looks forward, like past the man. There's a big old car pile. He pulls off, swerves off the road there and stops. And the car behind them saw the same thing. They get out like, what happened? And they ain't see nothing. Like, it was like the man and the wreck was gone. So I was like, always heard this story, it happened down there. So, when I got old enough to drive, I was trying to drive through there here and there. So my grandmother had died about 3 years ago now. And that one, I had my truck and I was driving out there. I've been through here before, but never saw it. It was foggy and everything like that, but I never saw anything. But when I went through this time, I look over, it's dark out, but I see this man running on the side of the road, and he had looked like he had like a tie-dye shirt or something on. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I was scared. I was like, oh, and I punched the gas. But you got to think about it like this. Don't nobody dress like that no more. Like, this dude wasn't from this, like the dude that had it on, he wasn't from this time. What I saw was probably ghosts. You know what I mean? It wasn't I didn't see no pile up in there like that, but this man was out there, and it's like, he had been like, I don't know, it was probably like, midnight, 1 a.m, or something like that. And this dude out here running in the middle of nowhere, woods, and he got like a tie-dye shirt on. Nobody dressed like that, So I'm thinking it was probably like, I never go past all the time, never saw anything. But this one time I see this man trying to wave me down the side of the road. And I looked a couple weeks ago online, and I still see that they still having a lot of accidents there. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what these people out here seeing, on the road to this day, when you look online at Route 301 in Statesboro, Georgia, people still like having a lot of accidents in the same area, So I'm thinking like they probably seen the same thing my uncle saw, like this pile up and all these people that died there at this spot. You know what I mean?
Got you.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, probably
it
so.
Gave me it was spooky, but when I got back in my house, it gave me spooky dookie.
I hear that, man. But I appreciate you calling, man. Good story, man.
Lost my son.
Oh, okay.
All right, thanks.
All right, no problem. Peace.
Bye.
Shouts to the homie who just called. Shouts to Grace Miller Designs on the super chat. I appreciate you. Shouts to Amina. She's in the room, the Earth Amina. Shouts to Gio Malik on the super chat. Everybody sending them that love. That's what I'm talking about. Pardon Self. Geo Malak, I believe is your name. You're trying to call. What's the first three numbers? And matter of fact, what's your area code and the first three numbers so I can look out for it? Matter of fact, where the hell is my Skype at? Oh, let me pull this up. Hold on, y'all. I know you're probably trying to call, but where's the damn? Okay, I see it right here. Somebody is trying to call. Peace. You're now tuning to MREC TV. State your name. Where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Shelly. I'm calling from St. Louis.
Shelly. Shouts to the whole St. Louis. Shelly, what's going on with your phone? You got a little feedback. You in the studio or something?
No, let me take it up. I have my headphones on. Hold
Oh,
on.
that's what it is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, much better. Much better. Let me bring you up.
I'm a little nervous. This is my first time ever calling
Oh,
in,
nah,
so bear
don't
with me.
don't be nervous. Take your time.
Okay.
Get comfortable. All right. Hold on one second. Shouts to Darnell Johnson on the super chat. Salute, King. Appreciate you. Shouts to Jet Jaguar on the super chat. Thank you. There's a lot of love in here. Grace Miller Designs is killing those thumbnails for MREC TV. So now, you ready?
Oh, okay. Okay. First, I want to say I found out about you through Jane Deal. I used to watch his channel, so
Okay.
that's how I was able to. But
Thank you.
I want to say this story. Okay, this happened to a friend of mine. Him and his wife. They're an older couple. They're like over 60 years old, but they're in their sound mind. And they were driving late at night, going back home on a highway, and they were like no more. They didn't see any other vehicles basically, and it was raining kind of heavy. But when they were driving, their car stopped in the highway lane, and they had to call a tow truck. But the tow truck gave them an ETA of like an hour and a half before they would get to them. And so this happened like 2 or 3 in the morning. And they were just sitting like a sitting duck. They were like kind of afraid, thinking they were going to get hit from behind by an 18-wheeler. So they were just sitting there. And then all of a sudden, a car appeared next to them, like right in the next lane next to them, and stopped. And then a petite little girl got out the car by herself, driving at 2 to 3 in the morning. She tapped on her window and told him to put his car in neutral. She was going to push his car to the shoulder. He was looking at her like, "How can you do this? You're not big enough to push my car." And they just sat in the car thinking that they didn't know what to think of this girl. So she walked to the back of the car, and he felt his car lift off the ground. And she slowly moved the car over out the lane. And she got back in her car, but he rolled his window down to say thank you, but she was gone. So when he turned around, he said instantly there was a tow truck behind him with the lights on, and they had cones in the road. But he said he don't know how they got there that fast. He would have seen the lights come up, and it hadn't even been an hour yet. So he was like, he don't know what happened, but he kept to the same story every time. I know he's not lying about it. So he's just like, he had never experienced that before in his life. So he don't know what happened, but that's his story. So I just want to share it with you guys.
Yeah, that's spooky. I appreciate you calling.
Okay, I'm so nervous. So thank you. I love your channel. Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks. Okay.
Welcome.
Bye.
Peace. Salute to the Rec Mob. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know I do it for y'all and only y'all. Mutual Audio. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
This is Almika again. I called you last Sunday with the Haitian story with the guy with the water and the snake.
Okay, yeah.
That
was a good story.
Yeah, so
How
I
you
have
doing?
another one. And this one I actually just, it's a secondhand story that my cousin shared with me that happened to him. He told me about this day before yesterday. So
All right, hold on one second.
You know what happened.
Hold on one second. Pound that like button, y'all. Y'all know the MREC room etiquette. Let's get it. Continue on.
Okay, so he
Hello?
said, my cousin is a correction officer in Trinidad, right?
Mhm.
He said when he was at the jail, there was an inmate, and the inmate was acting strange, like he was cutting himself, eating glass, and swallowing it.
Wow.
So he said that the command told him that they have to move this guy to another area in the jail, and he said he was on the team to move the person to the other section. So he said while he's walking, he decides if he's a Christian or whatever, he decides to try and do some talking to the guy, to tell the guy, talk to him, find out what's going on. So he said he told him, he said, "Hey, what's going on with you? How you doing? Why you doing the things you're doing?" He said the man just said, called him soldier, and touched him with his index finger.
Mm.
And he said he realized, he said, you know what? He said he felt funny. He had a funny feeling over him that said to say, you know, let me leave this guy alone. So he left him alone. He said on his way home from work, he was hearing this voice that said, "Why you don't just stop and get some porn?" He said he hasn't watched it in a long time, but he decided to stop and pick up some because that's what he just felt the need to do that.
Mhm.
He said he got home and he watched it. He said after a while he turned it off because he just felt like he didn't want to watch it anymore. Then something told him, watch a good horror movie. So he put on the horror movie and he was watching the horror and he went to sleep. He's married at the time. He said that night, his wife, this part his wife told him what happened. The wife said he kept like moving around in the sleep, like he's fighting something. And when she touched him to say, "Hey, hey, hey," he got up and growled at her.
Wow.
And she started freaking out. And she started hitting him and saying, "The blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus. Get out of here, the blood of Jesus." And she said there was a white glow in his back. And she kept hitting that spot, saying the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus. And then eventually he just stopped. So we were talking about it. He said, this is why you got to be careful. He learned that these things need a pathway to get into you because from the man in the jail, he definitely had a bunch of spirits on him. So he tried to put one on him, but it needed a pathway to get into him. So that's where the whole pornography came in, and then the horror movie, and that was the gateway. So that was his story.
Wow. That was spooky. You know what's so crazy? That was a good story. I appreciate you. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? 3 people that called, they called with somebody else's story. Like they talking in third person for somebody else. That's crazy, right? Back to back 3 different times at the top of the show. That's crazy, right? I peeped that. It's kind of weird, right? I don't know. That's just how the show is starting off tonight on Memorial Night, Memorial Day, whatever you want to call it, Memorial Night. So let's get back to these callers. Let's get it. 3P, exactly. Shouts to Scott. It's the 3P. I like that. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Yo, you all right, my G?
Zeke. Yeah, I'm smoking some gas right now, bro.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that cough sounded kind of spooky.
A little spooky, right?
Yeah, your cough sounded so spooky right now, son.
No,
I thought
I'm
you might,
straight, bro. I promise I'm straight.
I thought you might have needed,
Nice.
you know, some, you know, emergency assistance or something. You know what I mean? I thought you was.
Nah, shorty in the bedroom sleep, man. If it go down that way, I can go, you know what I'm saying, get her up real quick.
Okay, no doubt, my brother. Now, what's your name?
My name's Zeke, man. I'm from Philly. I called like a couple days ago.
Okay,
when he was
I remember you,
the,
Zeke.
Kwame Brown thing.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
remember
so
you, Zeke.
look, so it's like this, right?
Let's get it.
So I was probably like 5 or 6 or something like that, right? So I'm laying in bed and my mom's boyfriend, you know, God rest her soul, she passed, but she had a boyfriend at the time, this nigga named Cliff, right? So I'm laying in bed with this nigga Now, part of this, I'm not sure if I
Oh, oh,
if I made it up, but the other part I couldn't be more sure. The part I'm not sure, I think I saw lights out my window, but I don't know. But what I know happened,
oh,
I'm laying there with this nigga and it's late,
uh-huh.
right? It's late.
And
So
how old
I
are
hope,
you
huh?
at this time? How old are you?
At that time, I was probably like, I couldn't have been no older than like 6. My mom died in 97 and I was
Okay,
7 and she was still healthy at this time. So I gotta
okay,
say probably like 5 or 6.
got you.
So we laying in bed together. Well, me and Cliff, we laying in bed
Yeah,
and I
you
open my
gotta
eyes and I look at my
hold on, Zach. You gotta reframe that. It sound kind of spooky, you know what I mean? You laying in the bed with a man. Yeah,
word.
son.
So my
Like
mom's
niggas,
boyfriend, it's my
niggas in the
mom,
yeah, I get it,
it's
but
my
niggas in the chat, they killing you, son. They
oh,
smoking
I
you.
can't see. I'm
Yeah, they smoking you
all
right
right,
now,
listen,
son.
listen. Let me reframe
Yeah,
the whole
yeah, you
situation.
gotta
What I'm
rephrase
trying
that,
to say
son.
is I'm a child. I'm a child, and
Got you.
I'm laying in my mom's bed, right, and I'm being supervised, right.
Okay.
So as I look to the side at the wall, right, it's like this creature. I ain't even gonna say it's a
Hmm.
creature. It's like smoke and like water. If you mix those two things and created something entirely different out of that, that's what it kind of looked like. It didn't have no
Mm.
features, no fingers, no eyes, no nothing. It was just in the shape of a human. It was just standing there. It was like glowing. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't
Hmm.
have no features that you could like no fingers, nothing. It was just humanoid shape and it was standing there. I don't know how long I stared at that thing for, but all I know is I start screaming and my mom's are in the bedroom and she hold me until I pass out. Now the
Hmm.
following morning when I rise, right, I hear my mom talking to my aunt on the phone, telling her about what happened.
Hmm.
That's how I know that really happened to me. You feel what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, because I'm 30 now, so sometimes I look back at that and I'm like, I wonder if that really happened or if I had like a hyperactive imagination. But it's like, no, I got a
So
vivid memory of
I'm
that
trying to
happening.
understand if you laying in the bed with your step pops and you screaming, you woke up out of a nightmare. So why he didn't, I guess, console you? Why your moms had to come out the
You
other
know what?
room?
Bro, I really couldn't even tell you, bro. I really couldn't
Mm,
tell you. This is this story from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? I can't ask my mom's why he ain't do this and that because, like I said, she
mm,
passed. But all I
got you.
know is that is how that situation went. The lights came on the whole 9 yards, and then it was actually a burn mark on the
Mm,
floor. But I think that came from a iron that had fell off the thing because it was like a triangle shaped burn. But I think that had been there. But for sure, it was a creature standing in, or a being, some sort of entity standing in my mom's bedroom in 1995 or 6, somewhere in
wow,
that ballpark.
that's spooky. Wow,
yo, peace to y'all, man. I appreciate that. I'm
I
sorry for
appreciate you.
the confusion
Nah,
earlier with
nah, it's
the
all good, homie. It's all good, my brother. I appreciate you though.
Hey, all right, man. Yo, y'all stay dangerous, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. All right. Peace. Shouts to the Earth with the $20 super chat. Thank you. She said the caller is Hassan Campbell. Wow. Wow. That's what she said. Hey, it is what it is. it's it's spooky. You already know. Peace to the Earth, Amina. We out here. Um, let's get to it, man. Shouts to everybody dropping those super chats too. Shouts to Wavy Music Group. Y'all showing that love tonight. I guess me taking off last night got y'all like, okay, we gotta show NREC some love. Okay, I might need to just take off Sunday night because the super chats coming in heavy early. You always show love, but they coming in heavy early. Shouts to the Wavy Music Group with the $20 super chat. Thank you. They want to hear that. Spooky! Appreciate you. You already know. So we here, we live, spooky hours. Yeah, that story almost went kind of left, man, because when he said he was laying in the bed with his mom's boyfriend, I'm like what I'm like, yo, where we going with this? You know what I mean? And then I had to ask him how old he was and all that. You know what I mean? Like it started off real spooky, suspect. And he knew that too. You know what I mean? Sometimes I be trying to save dudes from these, from themselves. You know what I mean? Because you can make yourself look real crazy out here. So I saved him because it could have got real spooky for him. Because y'all, the rec mob ain't got no remorse in the chat room. Ain't no love. All right, let's get to these calls. I'm missing mad calls.
Hey, what's up, MTV Rec, man? It's your boy G. O'Malley. Please give me a call back, man. I got a spooky one for you. I hope to hear from you real soon, my brother.
Okay. That's the homie. Let me see. I got more voicemails.
Is that what I mean? I'm calling in. Yeah.
Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Edward Manning, New Haven, Connecticut.
Yes, sir. Shouts to the whole New Haven, Connecticut. Damn, my mind just went blank. Bridgeport, Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut, all that.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it, baby.
Shouts out to my man DJ Raw Heat. Shouts to my man DB Rax. Shouts to my man Fizz. Let's get it. Talk to me. Fam, you there?
Edward Manning, man. Yep.
All right, let's get it. You got a spooky story for us?
Nah, I don't got no spooky story for us, baby.
Oh, you just was calling to show love.
Yeah, I was showing love and see what it was about. It's my first time being on. My name is Edward Manning. I'm a fashion designer for Dolo Fashion. It's about to be the new black Louis Vuitton, man.
Oh,
wow. Look on my page, man. Edward Manning on Facebook. eMan05 on Instagram. Fadolo Fashions, www.fadolofashions.com. And you can go to Fadolo Fashions on Facebook and you see my sneakers and mad stuff. Let people know what the new stuff about. Gold bottles, forget red bottles. Go to Fadolo Fashions on Facebook right now and check out some sneakers, shoes, man.
Hold on, my G.
Fashions, baby.
You just did a commercial.
That's what it's about, baby.
Yeah.
Fadolo means Fadolo is believe in yourself, blindly believe yourself, and anything can happen. We're not just a clothing way of living. It's a lifestyle, baby. Fadolo Fashions, that's what it's about. The new wave coming, baby. The new Louis Vuitton, the new black-owned Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Fadolo.
Salute.
Look it up.
Salute. No, look.
Salute. Go to Fadolo Fashions.
Yo, hold on. Come on, fam. You gotta be respectful, man. I let you rock out, but it's an etiquette. You heard? Look,
got you.
Check it. Baby. Email MREC TV submissions. Let's do this commercial officially. You know what I mean? I'll let you rock. You got your commercial on.
Got you. I appreciate it.
Make sure you send a Cash App in, PayPal, whatever, just to show love. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put it in the chat room and let's do business, man. I want to promote your clothes. You dig what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
Yeah, let's promote. If they fly, I might even wear it. I don't wear nobody clothes. You know what I'm saying? But if they fly,
they're flying. There's no if. If you wear Gucci, Louis Vuitton,
I don't wear none of that. I don't wear none of that. I don't wear none of that. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Got you.
But
got you.
But I support my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
So if you got some fly clothing, we can do business. Let's talk business, and I can get your clothing lit. I can get anything lit.
That's what it is.
You feel me?
That's what it is, and I would appreciate you, baby. That's what it's about.
No doubt, my brother. So hit up MREC TV submissions. I'm gonna put it in the chat room right now. The email MREC TV submissions at Gmail.
Hold up, hold up. Email it to me because I'm laid up right now.
I'm going to email it to you while I'm doing a live show. Oh my man, you.
No, I'm saying no. I'm just giving you my email address.
Nah, I'm not in my email. I'm not in my email. Check it.
Got you. All right.
Just listen back to the show. NRECTV submissions@gmail.com. All right,
Thank
my brother.
All
You're
right, got
welcome.
you. Appreciate you.
All right,
Wow.
peace. Man, that was different. That was different. He was pushing it too. You know what I mean? I put the email up on in the chat room. Let's see if he do business. I'm gonna put the Cash App. I'm gonna put the PayPal because he got all this free promo. Didn't even let me talk. I couldn't even give him the email so he can do it, professionally. Man, but salute to him. Salute to him, man. Man. You gotta have the right etiquette, man. Y'all know the MREC room etiquette. Pound that like button. And if you're trying to do a commercial, email MRECTVSubmissions@gmail.com. Let's get it right, man. Come on, man. I'm here for my peoples, but y'all gotta be here for me as well. What's the Cash App? Salute Chrome Beats. I'm about to give you the Cash App, Chrome Beats. You already know what it is, but I'm gonna show you what it is. It's MREC TV. It's $ MREC TV. But here you go. I'm gonna put the link up there. So when you click on the link, it take you right into the Cash App. And my man who just dropped that commercial, you need to handle your business with that Cash App and that PayPal, and then email me so we can really get to a campaign and get you right. But never mind that. Let's get to the spooky hours business. You feel me? Things are a little different for me right now, man. Trust me, man. I'm working on something major, man. I did something so epic in a weekend, man. I don't know too many people who could pull this off in a weekend, man. I did something epic. Wait till y'all go to that Patreon, man. Man, oh man. Yup, man, oh man. That's all I'm gonna say. Go to that patreon.com/MRECTV. Man, oh man. Let's get it. Somebody said delete it on the playback. Somebody said delete this commercial on the playback. Nah, I mean, if he don't send that Cash App in and he don't send that PayPal, yeah, I might have to do that, man, because I didn't like the way that came off. You know what I mean? But let me get to these callers, man. He kind of fucked the vibe up, right? Let me know if I'm bugging. Kind of, right? Kind of messed the vibe up, right? That commercial. But anyhow, let's get back to what we do.
Hey, what's up, MTV Rec, man?
Let me see. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yeah, this is Jaguar calling back in. The first guy. I just saw another story about down in Statesboro while I was up. We got a family church down there. It's kind of out on the dirt road, and we were younger. Me and my sister, my cousin Matthew was out there playing. We was out there with my cousin Imogen. She passed now, but she was out there, putting roses on somebody's grave. And we was kind of loud, we were younger. This was back in the 90s. We were kind of playing around, being loud and everything. And we see this woman. We saw this woman at the window, an older black lady with a kind of hat with flowers on her head. And she was hitting the window. You could hear her hitting the window, and she was saying something to us. She had these glasses on. So we was like, who's inside the church? Because only two people got a key to that church. My uncle, the one that saw that car pulled over from that ghost car accident. He's one. Him and someone else got the key to that church. He passed now, but so we call him, and he came out there about 20, 30 minutes later. I'm guessing that was how long it was. But when we went inside the church, wasn't nobody inside of it. It was a ghost. Wow. Yeah, wasn't nobody inside. This church haunted anyways, though. I mean, I already know that. I was remember a couple years when I was down there. They closed the door to the little main, what do you call it, the pulpit area. And I saw like a little shadow go past, and you be feeling little funny things inside of that church anyways. Everybody buried, my grandmother buried out there, so then the church, all kind of spirits and stuff out there anyway. You can feel it when you're in there. I was gonna make a little quick story while I was up still.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling. Jay Jaguar, my man.
All right, peace.
Peace. Jay Jaguar ain't playing, man. In less than 30 minutes, he got off 2 stories. And they both were short and sweet. So salute to Jay Jaguar, man. You know, he's been calling into the show for a little minute now. So salute to him. He was in and out. So, you know, you gotta respect that. Let me see who should I call? Because I got some missed calls. Shouts to Shaw J on the super chat. Thank you, Queen. She says she blew a kiss to MREC and the fam. Thank you. I appreciate you, Shaw J. All day. Let's get it. The lines is lit. Let me see. Who should I call back? All right, I got a lot of voicemails. Let me see what's happening.
You talk to him, you gotta hit mute. I think so.
No.
Yo, M. Brett, hit me back. I got a dangerous hood story, spooky for you.
He said, I got a dangerous hood story. I'm going to hit the homie back. I want to hear that dangerous hood story. Shouts to Miss J with the super sticker. Thank you, Queen. Shouts to Scott with the super chat. Salute, King. Thanks. I appreciate you. Scott keeps it official. Miss J, keep it official. Everybody been keeping it official. Shaw J, everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. Definitely the Earth keeping it official. Oh, yeah, let me call son back with the hood story. Let's see what's happening. Dangerous. Pound that like button right now. He got a dangerous hood story. Pound that like button. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky. Yo? Hello?
Yo, this D calling out of Long Beach, California.
D, what's happening? Shouts to the whole Long Beach, California, man. You said you got a dangerous hood story?
Spooky hood story. Go back to my youth.
Ooh, okay. It's gonna be you're not gonna be long-winded, right? It's gonna be short and sweet, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be short and sweet.
Let's get it, D. Salute.
So you look, I'm growing up probably around 15, 16, living in South Central LA. Got one buddy, he live on the other side, on the blood side of town. I'm living on the Crip side. So we was both cool. Like, if he came on my side, I'll walk him, back to his little way to get away. And then, if I went on his side, he'd walk me halfway to get back to my side.
Got you.
So this one day, the hood is hot. I'm making it back my way to my side. And I see this little car, just like in the 90s, like a brown Regal. And man, I knew right where I was at, it was like a dead end with a little island. So I seen them circle around. I knew they was coming for me. They in there with all red on, pull up on me, and I'm stuck. So I'm, like I said, I'm 15, 16. The driver hopped out with a big smile on his face. He like 30-something years old.
Wow.
The passenger hop out. I'm with him. I'm like, shit, I might handle one or two of them, but I see somebody in the back seat fumbling around. They hop out. Where you from? Cuz, but they wearing all red. I'm like, oh yeah, here we go.
So they hopped out and they asked you, where you from, cuz, and they wearing all red.
All red.
That don't even sound right.
Right, this the 90s, this heavy gang banging time. I already know they playing games. He got a smile on his face. So next thing you know, he asked me where I'm from. He know that neighborhood is that. He know that right there is that. I'm on the Crip side. So I'm like, he naming different streets, and I'm like, I name a neutral street, like this no gang really claim this block, so I claim that. I live over there. He like, nah. Next thing you know, I see the backseat gunner hop out. He got the pistol. Next thing you know, it's like everything gets slow motion. He raised the pistol on me, and it just got real slow. It didn't black out, but it got slow. And it's like they stopped talking, I stopped listening. I kind of was, I didn't black out. I was still there, but by the time I came back to, shit, they was getting back in the car. I guess they figured I wasn't the one, and just that was it. And I was just, pulled myself back together and got my ass home.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, that was spooky on a hood note. Spooky! Appreciate you calling,
That's
family.
right. For sure.
I ain't gonna hold you. As people in the room said you was freestyling, but it's all love though. You heard? Salute. Somebody said he was scared. Somebody say Dookie. Oh man. Shouts to everybody showing that love in the super chat. Shouts to D108. I want to believe. Pound that like button. Let's get spooky. Shouts to D108 on the super chat. I appreciate you. Shouts to Amanda M on the super chat. Thank you, Queen. Man, everybody showing that love. Somebody say he got robbed. You're crazy. Grace Miller Designs on the love. Killing those MREC TV thumbnails, them black and white joints. Whoo! Put some respect on her name, Grace Miller Designs, aka G Dubs. Holla at me if you need some thumbnails, some artwork. I'll get you right with Grace for a nice price. Hit me up at mrectvsubmissions@gmail.com if you need artwork. Holla at me and I'll line you up with Grace, and she's going to do it for a good rate for you. Hit me up, mrectvsubmissions@gmail.com. All my thumbnails that, like the black and white joints and the Amina t-shirts on the Teesprings. Oh man. She been lacing all those designs. Holla at her, but hit me up. To get to her, you gotta get, go through me. mrectvsubmissions@gmail.com. If you need artwork, you know what I mean? So let's get it. She's officially under the brand, the MREC TV brand. See? Exactly. Shouts to Aaron Irvin. He said that artwork is fire. Facts. Let's bust a shot for Grace Miller Designs because the artwork is definitely fire. Bust a few shots. Female getting it in on the designs. Mean. Grace Miller Designs. Mean. Holla at me. MREC TV submissions@gmail.com. Let's get it. Get your artwork. Step your artwork up. Holla at me. You can get Grace Miller Designs to design your latest artwork for whatever. Flyer, posters, your single, whatever it is, t-shirts. Holla at me. Banners. Get at me. Grace Miller Designs. Let's get it. But anyhow, let's get to this these callers. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Peace. Peace. Hello? Next caller. So many people calling. Let's get it. Pound that like button. Y'all know the MREC room etiquette. We got over 569 people. It's a late night on Memorial Day. Let's get the likes up. I missed a lot of calls. Let's get it. I call people back. Pound them likes. Peace.
Yo, what's up? What's up with it, MREC?
What's happening?
How you doing,
with
my
it?
brother?
I'm good, my brother. How
Not
you?
much. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, my brother.
I got a spooky one for you. This happened to me when I was like a little kid. I was like 4 years old. It's like about a story about like this. I don't know if you want to call it like a demon, a spirit, whatever you want to call it. But the next day, it's like a following story. I ended up shooting my auntie in the back. So I was like 4.
Hold on. You said you shot your auntie in the back?
Yeah, it's this. All right.
Hold on.
This is,
that's crazy. Hold on. God damn, my nigga. Like, damn. But let's get it. Talk to me, man. How that happen? Talk to me.
All right. Now my mom used to go grocery shopping and stuff at night. I was living out in Washington State in like Kent, and she came back with my auntie, and we was going upstairs. She used to have me always take the snacks inside of her room. Like she had one of them closet doors you open up, it had a mirror and shit on it. Excuse me, I'm sorry for the cussing, but it had a mirror on it. And as I was going in the room, I remember just sitting back, like, and I was looking at the closet, and like I just seen some red eyes look back at me, like it was like shining out of the dark. And it was like, you want to play? Because I was just like literally watching Chucky too. This ain't mimic. But what I seen on TV, and it sounds just like Chucky, but it had red eyes.
Damn.
So I ran downstairs, told my mom, and she was like, ain't nothing in this closet. She came back up with the knife, started poking at the closet, like trying to protect me, telling me ain't nothing in the closet. The next day, we going somewhere with my auntie. We come back. I just seen a gun, like, and I was getting out the backseat of my mom's car. I remember seeing like she had a chrome like Beretta. It was a big gun. And I just remember just looking at it, and it was like just something told me in my head, pick me up, like. And I thought I thought guns was like a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think it was gonna be real. Like if I was like to play with it or whatever, I just picked it up, seen my auntie walking up the stairs, and I just shot. Like I don't even remember shooting the first one off. Like it just went off, and I jumped a little bit, and I shot again, and I heard the bullet like ricochet. It came back and like grazed me in the arm. My mom came down and she put like a towel over me, and there was just blood everywhere. All I remember was just seeing blood all over the towel. I like blacked out.
Damn.
But man, I just wanted to keep it short and simple, man. That's a real spook. I got plenty of them, man. It's me, Geo, too, by the way. My bad for calling you MTV Rec. I meant to say M-Rec.
Nah, it's all good. Man. Salute, Geo.
I just wanted to keep it short and simple, my God, man. You have a good night. Peace and love, my brother.
No doubt. That's love, my brother. Be careful out there, man. You plugged your auntie.
Always.
You plugged your auntie, man. Is she doing all right?
Yeah, she good. She living still, you know what I'm saying? She was like a plate auntie, and no offense or nothing like that. But it is what it is. Yeah, I did that at a young age, man. I still like think about that to this day. But yeah, it was real, man. Demons and spirits is real, man. Like, y'all stay woke, man. Stay prayed up out there for real.
Damn. My brother, yo, man, have a good night. Salute.
You do the same, my brother. Salute.
All right. The nigga plugged his auntie. God damn. It's real out here. Nigga shot his auntie. Blew her back out. Literally blew her back out. Damn. You as cold as ice. You willing to sacrifice. Sacrificed his auntie. Damn. Whew. Possessed by the demon. Left his auntie with a gun wound, screaming. Damn. Let's get it. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. All right. Let me call somebody else. Pound that like button. Pound that like button.
What's up, Emrek?
Peace. What's happening with you, fam?
Chilling, man. I want to tell you about the spooky story, man. One time, me and my mans, we were smoking wet, we were smoking dust, drinking Henny and lean.
What?
And yeah, we were wild.
Smoking dust, Henny, and lean. That's a wild ass combination.
We were 9 deep, and then the one boy, he started taking his clothes off.
What?
And next thing you know, probably half the dudes there thought they were having sex with ghosts.
Nah, I can't do it, fam. Like you sound like you freestyling. Nah, no disrespect. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, that right there was just all the way. That was buck nasty. We don't do the buck nasty. No disrespect, fam. I'm not doing that right now. Spooky! I'm not never doing that. That was all the way buck nasty. And you sound like you was freestyling, my G. You know what I mean? We not doing that. We not doing that. Nah. We ain't gonna go from homie blowing his auntie back out with the grip to some fun boy shit. Nah, we not doing that. Nah. Let's get it, man. Call me up with a real official story, man. Let's get it, man. Peace.
Oh, what's up, Emerald? Yo, damn, I wasn't expecting to get through.
Yeah, what's
How you
happening?
doing?
Yeah, everything good. What's happening with your phone, family?
Oh, damn. Sure, I'm calling from Atlanta. I got an Android though. My bad.
Yeah, you already knew. You already know. But see, I gotta salute you because you already know. You know. You know what I mean? But it's all good, my brother. We gonna work with you, man. Them Fisher Price, we gonna take them off the market, man. That's not right, man. I want y'all to be sounding right and exact, man. You can already tell that your joint ain't right and exact. So we ain't gonna even, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna go no further.
Yeah.
You already know. You already said what it is. Let's get into your story, my brother.
man.
Nah, you good. We gonna hold you down though. Let's get
Okay.
it. Let's get it.
All right. So yeah, man. I mean, basically, my story is pretty much like I was like having trouble. I was doing some math homework, like a while back
Mm-hmm.
when I was in school, and like yo, I pretty much I was just like praying like yo, let me get this right. I prayed to God. It was troubling me so much. Like yo, I need to get this joint right.
Mm-hmm.
So I just prayed. I went to sleep. Swear to God, I had a voice that came like straight to my chest, like it was like yo, like I could really like hear it, but like it was speaking to me, like it was in the same room, and I could feel it like vibrating, and it was like yo, Demetrius, the math is about the signs, not the numbers. Like you can replace the signs, you can replace the numbers with anything, but you got to pay attention to the signs. And it was just crazy. Like nothing like that ever happened to me before I woke up, and I was able to do all of the like handle everything. So I was like, I don't know, it was just a weird story. Like it was spooky to me because I was just like crazy. Like my prayer was literally answered, like crazy. But nothing like that ever happened to me ever in my life. So I'm like, yo, that joint was like, I've been, sometimes spooky stuff be happening like to scare you, but then sometimes I feel like, spooky stuff, it be happening like bring you answers to them.
Yes, sir. Spooky! I appreciate you tapping in. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My man. Peace. Man. Salute to the homie. You know what I mean? He was in and out with his story. And his let's just say the Android, was a little shaky there, but it is what it is. That Fisher Price that's why it's the Fisher Price. You dig? I'm about to work out something with iPhone. You know what I'm saying? So I can get my callers in the rec mob right. The ones who don't got an iPhone, I'm about to work a serious deal out with iPhones where y'all can get them for the low. I'm about to, put the plan in full motion. Peace. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hi, my name is Peach from Delaware. How you doing, Emrat?
Everything good. How you doing? You say your name is Peach?
Yes, it's not my first time calling.
Okay, Peach. I think I remember you. Shouts to the whole Delaware. And why they call you Peach?
You always ask me that. That's just a nickname.
That's a nickname. A nickname for what, Peach?
Just because I'm nice.
Because you
nice.
nice.
Like a peach.
Because you nice. Not because somebody said you taste like a peach?
Maybe.
Maybe. Now we get into it. It's all good. So Peach, talk to me, man. You got a spooky story for us tonight?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Okay, so I'm the one that told you about the guy I saw hanging on the highway before, and I told y'all that I always see and hear things. I was born a little bit different. So I'm going to share something with you from when I was 14 years old, and it still bothers me to this day.
I hear that.
It was like 2 months after my 14th birthday, and I decided to come in the house early because my arm was hurting really, really bad. And my grandmother said, well, go lay down. So I go to lay down, but I wake back up. At least I thought I woke back up. But when I woke back up, I was in my aunt's house down south. I'm looking around the room, and I'm like, okay, I got to get up. So I sit up, and I'm like, how did I get here? And my arm is hurting really bad, but then my stomach starts to hurt real, real bad. And I said, I got to get up and I got to get some help. So I go out into the hallway and I start walking down the hallway. My arm is hurting, my stomach's hurting, and I'm screaming. I'm like, help me. I need some help. And I look down the hallway and I could see my cousins. They're like older. They're in their 30s. And they're in the living room with some guy, but the guy leaves. And I'm like, I need some help. And they're like, go back to bed. And I'm like, no, I really, really need help. You got to help me. So I keep coming down the hallway, and then I can feel my heart beating real, 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 real fast. It's like beating out of alignment. My arms hurting, my stomach hurting. So I start throwing up. And I'm screaming at them like this. I'm like, I really need help. Please call mommy. And they yell back at me and say, well, go back to bed, Spunky. Mommy is not here. And I'm looking and trying to look, and my vision is coming in and out. It's clear, but then it's not. Then it's clear, then it's not. My stomach's hurting, my arms hurting. I'm vomiting. I'm looking.
Damn, you got a lot going on with you.
In the living room. Yeah, I'm coming down the hallway, and I'm looking, and they're getting high. And they're
what they getting high on?
To bed. I don't know. I was 14. I would assume that they were snorting because they were sitting on the floor.
Exactly.
With a little table.
You know what it is. Don't front. You know what it is.
I'm coming. I'm coming down the hall, and I'm still screaming. And at this point, my heart is beating faster, 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 faster. And I'm screaming, and my legs feel heavy, like I can't walk. And I'm like, please get me some help. I need some help. I need some help. Get me some help. And they're like, you always do this when mommy leaves. Go back to bed, Spunky. And I'm looking like, Spunky, I'm not Spunky. I'm Peach. And then all of a sudden, my heart, I could feel like a pop. And then the heart was beating fast. And then it started beating slow, slow. And I'm falling down. Now, right before I hit the floor, they running up to me and they like, Spunky, Spunky, Spunky. Soon as the body hit the floor and the heart stopped, my spirit slant right back into my body, into my bed. And I woke up screaming.
Wow.
And I guess because I had that experience, I jumped out of the bed. Like as soon as my spirit smacked back into my body, I jumped out my bed and ran out in the hallway screaming and hollering. My grandmother come running out. She's like, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Nobody wouldn't help me. Nobody wouldn't help me. I died. Nobody wouldn't help me." So she grabbed me, and my grandfather come running out with his gun because he doesn't know what's going on. And then the phone rang, and he answered it, and it's his sister. And she was like, Spunky went to the hospital because she had a heart attack.
Wow.
And yeah, and we found out a couple days later that she could have been saved, but because her sister and brother was in the living room getting high, they thought that nothing was wrong with her. They thought she was over exaggerating.
Wow, that's kind of spooky because that was your experience, right? I'm kind of lost now.
I essentially died with her.
Woo! Oh man, you made my hairs stand up on my neck.
God
damn.
Her. Yes, I died with her. What's crazy about this particular cousin of mine, we have the same birthday, but we was 20 years apart, and we were born around the same time.
Wow, you just made this spooky hours get super spooky. That right there made it get real dark. The lights just flickered in everybody's house. Damn.
And you know, that story bothers me because, again, like I told you, the story about me seeing my friend as an older person shot up and I didn't do anything about that. I feel like if I understood my gift, I probably could have helped her. And it bothers me to this day. It really does. But that was my story. I have plenty more. I will definitely call back.
Definitely call back, Peach. Definitely. Definitely call back because that right there changed the frequency. Wow. You said you essentially died with her.
I died with her.
Damn.
I didn't realize at 14 that people think that she had a heart attack, and I
spooky.
A heart attack doesn't happen in 1 second like people think. It's a series of events, and I went through it all with her.
Damn. Man, that was next level spooky. Yo, Peach, I don't even know what else to say. I thank you for calling. If you got another story, you can call back tonight. Matter of fact, if you got another story like that, you can call back 5 times tonight. Cause God damn, you definitely took the show to a whole nother realm with that one. Damn. Shouts to Aaron Irvin with the super sticker. He said, great show. Especially after your story, Peach. Damn, you just took spooky hours to a real dark place, and I ain't even mad at you because this is what it's about. Whew. Man, thank you for that.
You're welcome. I will try to call back later on tonight. I do have, like I said, my family is full of gifts, and I do have more stories.
All right, Peach. I appreciate you.
All
right. Peace.
Bye-bye.
You got to salute Peach. Man, oh man, that might be story of the night. That might be spooky hour story of the night. And that's what I'm going to start doing. We got to start crowning the kings and the queens when they come with the best spooky stories. Whoever got the best story of the night, the best spooky hour story of the night, we got to crown them. So right now, Peach got the crown. Let me know if I'm wilding. put a thumbs up if you riding with me. Put a thumbs up or a peach. Matter of fact, put a peach and a thumbs up, or a peach or a fire emoji sign. Let me know. Let's go. If she got the spooky hours story of the night, put a peach, fire emoji, or peach and a thumbs up, or just put 4 or 5 peaches. Let's get it. Oh yeah, I got the spooky hours shirts. That's a fact. Oh yeah, they loving peach story. They loving. I'm gonna just highlight everybody showing that love. They loving peach story. Look at that. Look at that. Shouts to Grace Miller Designs. Shouts to the shitter. That's my guy. The wildest name ever. Shouts to Maya Janae. Shouts to Dispatcher 92, always showing love. Shouts to K2 420. Yeah, they rocking with you, Peach. You got the spooky hour story of the night. God damn. Salute, Queen. Give her crown. Give her crown. God damn it. Let's get it. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky. Peace. It took too long. I don't know what's going on. A lot of callers are spook. Like coming at the peach, you got to have a strong one. Make sure you got a strong story. If you coming at the peach, it got to be real strong. Because she got it right now. It got to be strong. Still call, but, you know, let's get it. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky. Yeah.
It's Haran the dog. What's good with you?
What's going on? Everything good? What's going on, Haran? Like your phone sounds spooky. I ain't gonna hold you, my G. What's up? Let's try to fix that.
AirPods on. Hold on. Let me take these AirPods up.
Oh, damn. It got spooky for something. Let's get it. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, hello, MREC. Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's up, man? This is Brother Steve back again from Far Rockaway / the Bronx.
Brother Steve, what's happening?
Story.
Hold on, Steve. You calling me?
Not much, man.
You calling me while you eating?
No, I'm not eating.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm drinking something. I'm not eating.
Oh, okay. You drinking something. All right. Yeah. Make sure you throw that back and let's get into your story.
All right. No doubt. All right, so here we go. This story here takes place, I want to say, at around 1979, 1980. All right. I had just moved to Far Rockaway from Marcy Projects. And around that time, I think I was between 8 and 10 years old. Okay, so I'm sitting on my bed and I'm watching my favorite TV show. At that time, it was called 8 is Enough. It's an old show. And I know that my mother and father previously had been arguing because my father was drunk. They had an argument. So I know my father is knocked out on the living room floor. And I know my mother's in her room sleep. So as I'm sitting watching the show 8 is Enough, a commercial comes on. So now, if you look to my left, that's the hallway in my room, the door. The hallway's pitch black. So the commercial's on, and I'm sitting there with my legs folded, Indian style. And all of a sudden, I hear these footsteps, and these footsteps get louder and louder and louder. And as the footsteps get louder, I get paranoid, right? So the hairs on my body begin to stand up. And all of a sudden, when I look through the door, I see a lady walk down the hallway. But I know that this lady is something strange. It's not my mother, because my mother's in the bedroom and my father's in the living room. So as I see this lady float by, she has no feet and she floats past my room door. And I scream and I get hysterical.
Hold on, my G. Didn't you tell a story before?
I think I may have told it a couple of weeks ago. I think I did.
Yeah,
Sure,
mad people in the chat room like, yo, we heard this. Like, yeah, because I'm like,
oh, okay.
Yeah. You all right, my G?
Right.
You was drinking?
Well, all right. So, huh?
You was drinking?
No, not drinking alcohol. No,
Yeah, but you
No, I think I did call it a couple of weeks ago.
yeah, son. You trying to hit us with a rerun. We got to keep
Okay.
it.
All right. Well, I have another one if you want to hear that one, or you want me to call it back.
Yeah,
in.
just call back, my G. You got to get the tone right again, man. You got to, you know what I mean? You know, we got
All right, I got
we
you.
got
I'll
to
call
hit the
back
reset button. You know what I mean? Coming behind Peach, you got to be strong. We can't come, you know what I mean? We got to come with something original, man. Something fresh. Peach was strong.
Got you, brother. I got
All right,
you.
my
I'll give you
brother.
a call.
All right. Yeah, he tried to homie tried to hit us with the rerun. Nah, come on, fam. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, what up, man?
What's happening, G's? What's going on? What's good with your phone?
Nah, it's all right. It's all good now. It's Savon. You can hear me now? You can hear me?
Yeah, I'm rocking with you, but something wrong with your phone. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hold on.
I'm about to find out. All right, yeah. So what happened was, I'm basically gonna tell a story of what happened to me back in 2002. It's a little spooky, so bear with me. Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I used to gangbang or whatever, and I was with my mom. I was like 15, so I was very religious and shit like that. My grandma was a pastor, and so what happened to me was, you know, everybody, shit happens when you gangbang. You either gonna get jumped, shot, or stabbed. So I was lucky. I had brain surgery, so I was sedated.
Hold on.
And,
You had brain surgery from what? Getting shot?
Nah, and I got jumped.
Oh, you got jumped.
So yeah, so they had shit happened. So when I got jumped, basically, I was bleeding from the inside of the brain, so I wasn't really supposed to make it at all. And one thing I do remember, I'm telling you stories that my people told me, because I was like in a coma, sedated. Well, they call it sedated. I wouldn't call it a coma, because coma is a little stronger. So long story short, I just remember my mom telling me a story how when I was in and I was in ICU, they pretty much was saying that I wasn't gonna make it. I had the tubes in my head. I was bleeding from the inside of the brain, so they had to put I felt them drilling and shit in my head, and I was kind of like off and off, off and on. I was 15 years old. So long story short, what she told me was she was panicking. Mom's, she don't give a fuck. She's like, man, she went out. All I remember was she told me a white lady, followed her, and out of nowhere told her everything was gonna be all right. Just pray for him. I prayed for him. She was, kind of fucked up in the head, like whatever. Turned
be
back,
easy on the cursing, family. Be easy on the
fault,
cursing. No, it's all good. Okay.
So she turned around and she was smoking a cigarette, and she said the lady wasn't there. And if when you having trauma or anything like that with a person, nobody's allowed on that floor, on the hospital floor. Nobody. Cops are there. My mom asked the people at the desk, because my room was right by the desk. She asked them, yo, did you just see a lady come in? She said she came in and prayed for my son or whatever. They was like, nah, anybody coming in, anybody. What you talking about? So, long story short, I believe in angels and I believe in demons. And I was an angel, because right after that, she told me that they was taking the tubes out of my head. It was, I was on ICU. I didn't need the tubes no more, the breathing, none of that. And
Wow.
That's the angel part. Now the bad thing was how I reacted like a couple of days later. And I don't remember. My mom said that pretty much my voice changed, and I had to grab the hand, and you know, because this is basically trauma. Right now, in my mind, I'm going through like, oh, like I'm 15. I'm like, first thing on my mind is the same thing is running back in my head. Like, oh, this nigga's trying to jump me, trying to get me. So she told me that I actually turned, my voice changed. I turned to you know what I mean? I was a different person. I grabbed her. I tried to, you know what I mean? I have a cut still on my leg. I didn't know where this shit came from, bro. She told me that I was cutting myself, all type of shit. I didn't even know, bro. Like, I got out the hospital. But yeah, I'm 30-some years old now. I just want to tell that story because I've been tired of hearing all these fake stories. That's a real story, straight up. And I'm lucky to be alive.
No doubt. Salute, man. Salute to you, man.
Yo, salute, and right.
Appreciate
best,
you
nigga.
calling, man.
Everybody
Thank
doing
you.
like you.
Thank
Straight
you,
up.
King. Appreciate you, King. You heard? Salute.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Follow around the dawn.
No doubt.
Follow back. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, fam. Thank you. Shouts to the homie. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
What's going on, Mr. MREC? My name's Justin.
Justin,
I'm
what's
calling
happening?
from deep in the mountains in Colorado.
Shouts to the whole Colorado. Shouts to my man, Steve, the producer. You heard?
Hey, so you know, we just telling life stories, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna tell you how I got clean. Because I used to be homeless and like about 4 or 5 years ago. And I was on drugs in the streets, stuff like that. And I don't know, like when I was in the streets, everybody used to tell me, like around me, especially all the older cats, like, man, you don't belong here, you know? And I spent like a year in the streets. And, you know, they always like, man, you need to be doing something way better. You don't need to be, you know, with us and this and that. Like, God got a different plan for you. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm like, why is all these people telling me this and they out here, you know? And so, I don't know, like just different events, man, like I almost got killed so many times, bro. And God was just like right there, like giving me the heads up. Matter of fact, rest in peace. This one guy, he told me, he gave me the heads up because he knew it was about to go down, but I didn't. And, you know, he had a heart attack like 2 months after that, 2-3 months after that. But that night, man, he saved my life on the 4th of July because, you know, the 4th is, you know, we shoot fireworks and stuff like that. And they was about to plot and plan to do some crazy, man, to me, like for real, because, you know, I was just out there running around in the streets, high off meth, crack, all that stuff, man. And I don't know, for like 3 years, bro, like God just been turning me every which corner. That's how I actually ended up out here. I'm sitting here working at a ski resort deep in the mountains, you know, and got a chance to meet a lot of people. But, you know, I just thank God for all the people. And it's weird that a lot of people that I met that's done guided me and helped me not to escape death, but to actually, you know, to survive and to see what, you know, God has in store for me. And it's weird that they all passed. You know what I'm saying? One guy that I knew from last summer, he passed not too long ago. And he told me, gave me a lot of game, you know, and there's a lot of people that's on our path that steps in your life, man, for a very special reason. And I never believed that. I just always believe like people come and go. It is what it is. But man, I'm gonna tell you, like, since my eyes has been open and this spiritual journey's been taking place in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just gotta give back and let people know that, you know what I'm saying, you can make it to where you're trying to make it to as long as you keep God first, man, and listen to all the spiritual look at and listen to all the spiritual signs that God is trying to give you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, me seeing demons when I was high off crack and stuff like that's why I don't do none of that shit no more. I mean none of that no more, I'm sorry.
So you used to get high off that crack, that rock.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad as meth. Meth was bad, man. Meth had me in a different universe. Like meth was real bad, man.
So-
like I was seeing demons, I was
Damn.
seeing all kind of stuff
Damn, so you smoke crack and meth
at the same time, bro.
at the same time?
At the same, I had a death wish, bro. Like for real. I'm talking about speedballing, all that stuff, man. It's been like 4-5 years.
Damn. What possessed you to smoke meth first and foremost, and then smoke crack, knowing, you know, what that shit
I know,
does to
right? And I
people?
was a youngster too. You
Damn,
know, like
son, what's going on with you?
I was like 20, 27, 26.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. But I was just depressed, bro. I was just, you know, I was searching for God, you know, and
So
I was trying to find.
So
all
you
these
found
answers,
God? You found
know?
God smoking meth and crack?
Man, bro, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's crazy, son.
I know, right? That's crazy, bro. Like for real, because I'm like,
wow,
all the stuff that I've seen, especially like spiritually, man, like all the ghosts, demons, and shadows, and all like when people start talking about like, you know, about spooky stuff, like I wonder how spooky have you been, you know, to that other side and just really seen some really spooky stuff, man, because that stuff's real. you
Yeah,
know?
nah, you're right, but
It's
I ain't gonna hold you, my
super.
G. I appreciate you calling, and you know, just stay clean, man. If you can, stay clean. You heard?
Yeah,
you had?
for sure. It's been 4-5 years, man. I'm definitely good.
Stay clean, my brother, man. That's what's up, man. I'm proud of you. All right.
Yeah.
Have a good night, my
Yeah,
brother.
y'all take it easy.
All right.
You as
peace.
well.
Yep. Wow. The homie said he smoked crack and meth at the same damn time. And it brought him to God. That's what he said. Shouts to Paris G with the super chat. Good evening, General. I ate a plate earlier. Now woke up to an episode. Spooky! Hit that like button, y'all. No cursing and stay on task. Shouts to Paris G. I appreciate the super chat. Thanks, Queen. Thank you so much. Peace. This is MREC TV.
Hey, what's up, man? What's
and you
up,
now
man? This is Mike.
tuned
This is
in
Mike.
to Spooky Hours. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Mike. How you doing, dog?
Mike, what's happening, G's?
All right, so what I'm about to tell you, this shit is crazy, bro, because this legit happened. I really believe in ghosts now ever since it happened. So I'm gonna keep it a bean, right? This is like a year ago. So I hopped on the hub, right? You know, some ebony, some ebony BBC, BBWs. You feel me?
Oh, that's what you be.
So
that's what you into, huh?
Yeah,
Them
yeah,
BBWs, huh? No doubt.
Yeah, you know, I like my chocolate queens. You feel me?
The BBWs though. No
yeah,
doubt.
Yeah, I like them thick. Thick and scrumptious. You know, like a Thanksgiving. That's not important. That's not important though. All right, so boom. Right?
He got off that real quick. Yeah, yeah. Let's get it.
So boom, right? I start hearing like a knock on my window. At first, I'm like, oh, it's probably like a bird or whatever, or like a mosquito just just trying to knock me off my grind. You feel me? But then I look, it's like a silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
You know that chick from the Ring, like the black hair and the cover all her face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was her. But
Wow.
like she had like some nice ass titties. You feel me? So I'm looking at her. I'm like, damn. Step through this window. Let's see what you're really about. And then after that, I blacked out. I woke up and it was like a big ass stain in my bed, man. Shit was crazy.
Man,
True story.
come on.
True story.
Come on, son. You freestyling, my G. Come on, man. You gotta come better than
Nah,
that.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's real, bro.
All right, no doubt.
It's really real.
No doubt, G's. All right, my man. Thanks. Come on, fam. You gotta do better than that. That wasn't it. That's all I'm gonna say. That wasn't it. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all better get right. Mitch, listen. Peach came with it. Peach came with it. Y'all coming with that. Y'all coming with that weakness. Come on now. I'm calling you back. I'm tired as hell. The other homie, the one who smoked crack and meth early on, man. Like somebody said, he's like a human NyQuil because he had me dozing. I'm here still fighting it. When he is talking, I literally shut my eyes for a few minutes. I'm tired as hell. Peace. You now tuned into MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo. What up? Santo Blanco.
Mute your audio, fam.
It's Santo Blanco. What's up, MREC?
I'm good, but you gotta mute your audio.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm good. Mute your audio.
All right, I got it. I'm good now, brother.
Okay, talk to me.
You hear me now?
Yes, sir.
So this story took place in 1999 during the Y2K scare. You remember that?
Yes, sir.
When everybody was all going to their homes thinking the world was going to end?
Yes, sir.
Well, that day earlier, I go with my mother out of town. We take the bus to pick up some items. So we go out of town, we do a little shopping and such. And I remember this incident clearly because that day I bought the Chronic 2001 album. So we go out of town and we do what we had to do. And we get our stuff. We're over there about 3 hours. So we're waiting on the bus. And when the bus driver comes, he let us in. So we looked behind the bus. There was about 3 people behind the bus, all nervous looking. So we didn't think nothing of it. So we sit down, blah, blah, blah. So he's taking off, and out of nowhere, he's missing all these stops. And we're looking at him like, well, what's happening here? This ain't for a bus driver to do. He's missing all the stops we remember he usually stop at. So make a long story short, everybody's screaming. And when we look, he's over here twitching. He's telling my mother that this is just a joyride for them to where they're going.
Wow.
You hear me? Yeah, this dude was like demonic. He was like under an extreme possession, my G. And my mother's over here praying, holding me tight, like something's going down. So our stop was about 15 minutes. So we're in the bus. People in the back are just screaming, hysterical. This dude is just tweaking out. He ain't showing his face, and I'm peeping him out. He looked kind of silver. Like a silver silhouette type of look to him. I knew it was kind of off, but my mother's holding me real tight. So he takes off on the bus, blah, blah, blah. And people took off out of nowhere. We look in the back. They weren't even there no more. The shit was just wild. So we get to our destination, and when he drops us off, we look behind the bus, and the bus actually floated away. And that proved that we were inside of a ghost bus that whole time.
Wow, that's crazy.
And word life is really happening.
Spooky!
I call it the bus ride from hell.
Wow, that's spooky, my brother. I appreciate you calling, man.
Yup. Santo Blanco, yup.
All right. Salute.
And thank you for your show and what you've been giving, brother.
No doubt, my brother.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh, and can I leave y'all off with something else?
Okay.
Imagine we're the ones that are dead, and the ones that died in our life are the ones that are living. I'll leave y'all with that.
Crazy. Right there. That's spooky. My man.
Word life.
Peace.
No doubt, brother. Enjoy your night.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
You too. That was deep. That was deep. Especially that last part before he hung up. Twilight Zone shit, right? Facts. I'm tired as hell, man. I might make it an early night, man. I was working so hard this whole weekend, no sleep. Give y'all some special content. I'm tired as hell, man. I'm trying to fight it. Man, I'm trying to fight it. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, what's up, MREC? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, MREC, what's up? This is Steve again, man. I called back. You got to forgive me on that last one, man. I was just waking up. That's what it was. And it took place in the same apartment. So please forgive me for that. But
you got to have a smoker now. This one better be a smoker. Because you try to hit us with a rerun, my G. We don't do the reruns over here. This is not what this is not what's happening. You know, you remember what's happening?
Really
okay. Nothing. Yeah.
Okay, brother. This is really a true story. God's honest truth. And I have people who can verify this till this day. Okay? So now, like I said, this takes place in the same apartment, right? This is apartment 6D as in David in Edgemere Projects. Okay, now the setting here, I'm in middle school 198. I want to say I'm probably in the 7th or 8th grade. Okay, so now I have a best friend named Jamel who lives across from me. We do everything together. He comes to my house. He's like my mother's other son. We go to school together. We come home together. One day, me and him came home together. And we're walking through the projects. As we get to my building, I see the kids on the terrace and they're calling me. Steve, hurry up, come up. So me and Jamel get in the elevator. We go upstairs. As we get off the elevator, the kids run to us and they're saying, "No, Steve, you better go get holy water and put on your door because your door knocker's knocking and there's nobody knocking on your door." Because Edgemere had the knockers that you had to use to get on to knock on the door. So when I go inside, my mother's there and she's like, "Steve, something's going on here. Somebody's knocking on the door. Nobody's outside." Now, meanwhile, my mother used to keep this little girl. She just began babysitting a little girl for this lady on the 4th floor, Monday through Friday. Okay, sure enough, me and Jamel step into the apartment. We're talking to my mother and the little girl standing with us in the kitchen. All of a sudden, the door knocker goes off. Boom, boom, boom. I run to the door. I open it. There's nobody there. I'm like, okay. Close the door again. We get back inside the living room. We're talking. Boom, boom, boom. It happens again. We run out. There's nobody. So we didn't do too much that day. The second day it happens again. The third day is more intense. Now me and Jamel, again, we stand in front of the door. The thing is knocking harder. Bam, bam, bam. I open the door really quick. Nobody again. I get a butcher knife this time. I told Jamel, come on, man, let's go around the corner and sit on the terrace because maybe some kids that are faster than us, they're knocking and running, whatever we're going to be on the terrace. I took a big Ginzu knife. Me and Jamel on the terrace, I would say no more than 2 minutes went by. Bam, 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 the door knocker's knocking crazy hard. We run around the corner MREC. And I promise you, the knocker was knocking. Nobody's there. The doorknob is turning. Something's kicking the door on the bottom. We can't believe what we're seeing. My eyes are bulging out of my head. My jaw dropped. So we went back into the apartment, and my mother took me to a church on Central Avenue. We went there, told the priest what was happening. He gave us holy water right out of the fountain, told us to throw it on the door. the whole 9 yards. We come back. We throw the holy water on the door. Does nothing. Bam, 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 bam. So now we're like, okay, what's going on here? We put two and two together. We notice the knocking stops whenever that little girl gets picked up by her mother, right? And she leaves for the evening around 6 o'clock. The knocking stops. As soon as she comes back, the knocking picks back up. So now it gets so bad, this knocking, the little girl is in our living room and she's sitting on the sofa. Now on the wall, the sofa's against the wall. Outside of that wall in the hallway is the hallway. So now the knocking, wherever she goes, it's knocking behind her head from the hallway. Boom, 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 boom. Right? It hits the wall behind her so hard, she jumps up and goes, ah, she screams. So now, finally, I would say after 5 to 6 days of all of this, the little girl comes clean. This poltergeist was so strong. I'm talking about the whole hallway saw this thing, right? This little girl finally comes clean. She starts to cry, and she tells my mother. She said, look, Miss Valley, I know what it is. I'm sorry. So me and Jamel are standing there. We're like, well, what the hell is this? So she starts to cry, and she tells my mother. She said, Miss, it's my sister. With tears in her eyes, it's my sister. My mother said, what do you mean? She said, my mother, back in the day, she had a baby. She had an older girl and me. And my mother couldn't have, she said, the girl had a baby, right? But the mother couldn't afford to take care of the little baby, which was her granddaughter. So she gave it up to the system. Now, the sister died because of a crack overdose. You see what I'm saying? She was one of those wild chicks that got out there smoking the crack in the early 1980s or what have you. She passed away. But before she passed away, she had a little baby. And the mother couldn't afford to take care of the baby, so she put the baby in the system. The mother had just got a job when she asked my mother to babysit her daughter, her youngest daughter. So she said, Miss Bradley, it's my sister. She says, every time at night while I'm sleeping, she comes from behind, underneath my bed and say, my baby, where did mommy put my baby? And she said it was her sister that was in our house knocking on the door, chasing that girl. And, it's crazy because I saw her years later in Rex, and as an adult, and she had on like a nurse's uniform, and she was standing at the bus stop, which told me she was either a nurse or RN or like a home health aid attendant. And she saw me, and I saw her, and till this day, we just looked at each other. We didn't say anything. She had that weird look on her face. It was a nonverbal communication, and that's a true story. The whole hallway on the 6th floor in Edgemere was out, and I have grown people, witnesses till this day that can verify that story. It's crazy, man.
Wow.
Spooky!
I appreciate you calling, family. All right?
Hey, no doubt, brother. I got you. I got a lot more than that. I'll be calling you back in a few weeks, man.
All right.
All right, my brother.
Peace, my brother. Man. Goddamn. I ain't gonna front. Brother M. Rec is tired as hell. I'm fighting. Man, I might have to call it a night, man. I'm so tired, man. I'm sorry, y'all, man. 3 callers before, definitely. This nigga, he put me to sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna get to sleep, y'all, man. I want to keep rocking. Damn, man, these stories at the Peach is like so hard to compete with that, like, whew. But I'm gonna call it early nights because I done gave you 3 hours. I gave you 5 hours before, previously. So, yo, this gonna be an early spooky hours, man. I'm tired, y'all. Somebody say fight your demons in wreck. I ain't got no demons, man. Just because you said that, you know what? I might just stay up. I might just because you said that, I might just stay up and rock with you. Pound that like button. Hit up the super chat. Hit up the cash app. I'm about to fight this sleep. It ain't no damn demons. I'm gonna fight this damn sleep. Nah, you know what? Gotta fight that rest. Let's get it. I'm with the shit. Let's get it.
Hi, MREC. This is Rachel from the Triad of North Carolina. I got a spooky story to tell.
Shouts to E. Ralston. He said, hang it up, Reg. I can hear it in your voice. You can hear it? Nigga said, M-Rec, hit that pipe. Never. I ain't gonna hit no pipe. I ain't sniffing no blow. I got willpower, baby. I'm gonna will this. I'm gonna go to 2 hours, man. E. Ralston, I'm gonna go to 2 hours just cause that's just what I do.
Hola, Emric. This is Lorena from Cali. I have a really spooky story. I'm a social worker, so I have a really spooky case story. Hope to hear from you. Bye.
I'm gonna call her.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hola.
Hola. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Hola.
Hola, Emric. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm gonna fight it. I'm good. How you feeling?
Okay, well, self-care. Good,
Yeah.
good, good. Just calling from Cali, and I have a story. And peace to the earth.
Peace to the earth, Amina.
So I have a story. So I'm a social worker and I work with foster kids. Sorry, I'm nervous. And so me and my supervisor went to go do a risk assessment. So went to go interview this 17-year-old girl. And so we went to meet her for the first time. And when we were interviewing her, I felt like this heaviness. And then she was talking about seeing people at night. And she was seeing these 3 people that were bothering her at night. She was saying like they were ghosts or demons, but she was describing like these people in detail, like this one lady with long black hair with a sunken face. She was talking about this other man that didn't have a face. So she was talking about like these ghosts and spirits that were bothering her at night. And then all of a sudden, like her face just changed. Like this dark shadow just came over her. And I felt like the chills, and even my supervisor, like we just kind of looked at each other. And so we ended the risk assessment. And so when I got in the car, I was like, look, this girl does not have mental health issues. She's like possessed. There's something wrong with this girl. Like I can feel it. And so I'm Muslim. So I was saying that fajita. And then my supervisor, she was like, she's Catholic. So she's saying like her prayer on their way back to her job. So the next day, she ended up getting 5150'd. And so the psych attendant has a good relationship with us. And he told my supervisor that in all the years that he's done, evaluations, he told my supervisor off the record, this girl is possessed.
Wow, that's
so
spooky.
So yeah. So it was like really crazy. But as a social worker, we deal with like a lot of darkness. You're fighting a spiritual warfare because a lot of these kids, they've been through a lot of trauma, they've been through a lot of abuse. So there's a lot of, demonic warfare. So I'm always praying for these kids, but that's my story. So thank you for letting me share.
No problem. You're welcome. I appreciate you calling.
Okay. Bye.
All right, take care. Shouts to her. She had a good voice, good vibe. Good story. I'm tired as hell, but I'm rocking out, man. I'm rocking out. Told y'all, I'm pushing in line. Shouts to Miss Queen Scorpio. How the hell I missed that super chat? Shouts to MIT. He said she sounded like a dime piece. Shouts to Happy Village Kids. You got 6 jobs. You don't get tired. Facts. I got more than 6 jobs. Where's Okay. Shouts to Miss Queen Scorpio. Thanks for all you do. That's love. Thank you, Queen. I'm fighting it. Shouts to Miss J. She said MREC eyes is closed. I ain't gonna fact. My bad. I said I ain't gonna fact. I ain't gonna front. Yo, the last 3 callers, my eyes was definitely closed. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. My eyes was definitely cold. But as you can see, man, you see, even with everything that's going on with me, I still try to come back the next day, like today, Memorial Day, and I'm tired as hell. I ain't get no sleep the whole weekend. And I'm rocking out for y'all. You know what I mean? Somebody, yo, shouts to Wakanda Jen said the demons must not conquer him. The demons never gonna conquer me because they can't get up on me, you can't get up on me, G's. Yeah, I'm tired. I can't even put it together no more. Exactly. Rex so tired, he tripping up on his words. That's a fact. All right, y'all. You know what? Now, hold on. Let me get it together. Come on. Let me get it together. Look, it's all willpower. It's all willpower. Remember that. I'm going to show you that it's willpower. I ain't get, maybe this whole weekend, I might have got, in 4 days, I might have got 5-6 hours of sleep. I'm going to show you that I'm going to hold it together to I've been live since 11:20, so I'm gonna go live to 1:20. I'm gonna hold it together to 1:20. How about that? I'm giving y'all 2 hours. Let's get it. That's willpower. I'll show you that God is in you. Let's get it. Watch. Peace. And I ain't gonna do the automatic greeting. Peace. You now live with MREC TV. I ain't get no sleep this weekend, and I'm still gonna hold it down for 2 hours. I'm tired as hell, but let's get it. Who I got on the lines?
This is Tamika.
Tamika, what's happening?
What's happening? Hey, I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
Where you from again?
Wichita, Kansas.
Okay, let's get it. You got a spooky story for us tonight?
Yeah, well, I'm a medium myself.
Oh, you're a medium?
And,
oh, okay. Okay, Miss Medium.
Okay, so
Hold on 1 second, Miss Medium. Pound that like button, because I'm holding it down. I'm tired as hell. Hit up the super chat, hit up the Cash App, hit up the PayPal. We got a medium on the line. Now let's get it. Talk to me.
Yeah, I've always been interested in the psychic type of things, and I didn't really know I was gifted myself until after my mother passed and my brother passed, and so I was going online and basically was getting a reading myself, and they will kind of make it short here. And she told me that I was from a long line of soothsayers and that I do have the gift myself. So therefore, she basically tested me and showed me some pictures and said, just tell me what you see of these pictures, total strangers. She said, we have an online group. You can go ahead and read it for us online through Facebook. And you can chat through there. And people post their pictures, living or deceased. And you tell me what you see. And we'll test you. And if you're any good, you can read for the group. So basically, I was tested. Long story short, we have a Facebook group with a whole bunch of our different psychics in there. And we trade readings back and forth to kind of hone our skills. Like I'll do a reading for her and she's a psychic and she'll do one for me to trade so we can get better at our craft because it takes skill to do that. And it takes energy and so on. And I didn't even know I had the gift until it's just something you have and you can hone it and get it better. And more skills tend to come along. So one night she said, well, go ahead. Here's a picture of my mom. I want you to read for her. She's passed. And here's a picture in your messenger. And I said, well, I'm kind of busy. I haven't got to it. But I'll get to a reading when I can. She said, no biggie. When you get to it, let me know. And we'll sit and we'll chat and we'll talk about it. And you tell me what you see. And I'll tell you if you're right or wrong or whatever. And then you can, we'll trade the reading later and I'll do one for you. I said, okay, fine. That sounds cool. So I go ahead and I'm like, okay. And I looked at it. I was like, I don't want to get to it right now. So I go to sleep that night. All of a sudden, so her mom's picture sitting in my messenger, but I just hadn't done anything with it. I usually meditate before I go to it, and I can get the information and talk to, you know, how I do to go ahead and get my information. And I didn't do anything. I go to sleep. All of a sudden, my neighbors have moved out. There's nobody next door. I'm in a duplex. I started getting the smell of food, like somebody's cooking next door, and I didn't cook anything that night. There's, you know, I didn't cook anything. I didn't make anything. I just went to sleep that evening. All of a sudden, I smelled like someone was cooking something next door, and I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. I didn't cook nothing. But, oh well, something smells like someone's cooking some food, whatever. I go to sleep. All of a sudden, something feels like it's crawling in my ear.
Wow.
I'm like, what the hell? I wake up, and I start hitting my ear, and I hear like a bzz. And I thought, well, what the? Oh, it's probably just a fly or something. So I was like, I'm got a fly or something in my ear. I go, okay. So I go back to sleep. Don't think anything of it. I woke up again. I hear a sneeze. Achoo! I'm like, what the? I woke up and I said, I heard that. Looked around like, what the heck? And it's just me. I live alone. There's nobody in the house. I look around. I'm still down one and to the left and to the right. The dogs are dead asleep. It's a woman sneeze. It's not a dog sneeze. The dogs are dead asleep, and it wasn't a dog sneeze. This was a woman, young woman, or woman. It sounds like a woman sneeze. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. Alrighty, I heard that sneeze. That was strange. Didn't think anything of it. Went back to sleep. First thing in the morning, I wake up. My feet hit the floor. All of a sudden, the song comes to my head. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. I'm like, what the? I didn't listen to any music before I went to bed. Where's this song coming from? I don't usually wake up with a song in my head. It's the first thing I'm thinking as I'm hopping out of bed. I'm like, oh, okay. It's not church Sunday or anything, but okay. So I go in the living room thinking, man, this is just really weird. All this stuff kind of came on to me last night, and I'm like, I don't know where this is coming from. What is this? So I go in the group chat, in the Facebook chat, and I'm like, okay, let me talk to my little, you know, like my other psychic friends that have been doing this for a while. I'm like, hey, this is kind of what's going on last night. What is this? All of a sudden, I said, what went on? I said, first of all, I heard this. I smelled some food smell. And then I'm like, something kind of crawled in my ear. I'm hearing sneezing and the song. And so she's like, well, what did you hear, see, or smell? Usually that means, you know, something psychic of some sort. And I said, well, all this stuff is coming to me. I said, what does it mean? She said, usually that means there's a spirit or someone's trying to get a hold of you to get a message passed. I said, what do you mean? She said, well, someone wants you to pass a message on. So someone on the other side, you have a reading or a message on the other side that you want, that needs to be passed on, but you need to find out who that reading's for. I'm like, well, how am I going to figure that out? She said, I don't know. You're just going to have to figure out who this is for. It's a spirit coming through. Because usually the spirit will make, I learned from experience, your ears will ring before you're getting like some kind of spirit. Which I've felt things when I've done readings. I've felt like heart attacks. I've felt strokes on my right side, left side. So I've actually felt waves of people that have passed when I've done readings. So I'm like, okay, so that was the spirit coming through, some kind of spirit. She said, yes, there's some kind of spirit trying to get your attention to do a reading, but you need to find out who that reading was for. So I'm in the room talking to her. Well, the lady that's mother that I was doing the reading for, she popped in the room. She said, wait a minute. That sounds like that could be my mom. I said, what do you mean that could be your mom? She said, I think that was for me. I think we're supposed to be doing that reading. I said, what do you mean? She said, I think that was my mom telling you it's time to do that reading. I said, well, okay, well, explain to me what you mean by that. She said, first of all, my mom was a cook. Every time as a kid, the house always smelled like food in the house. She was always cooking, so there was always a food smell in the house. So that would explain the food smell that you smell before you went to bed. Because I had, obviously her picture sitting there. I'm supposed to do this reading I haven't done yet. And she said, so that would explain the food smell. And then you get the other aspect of the spirit coming through. She was getting your attention by touching your ear. That's where the spirit was coming to get your attention, wake you up. Her mom was allergic to dogs. I sleep with 2 dogs. That's where the sneezing came from. She said, my mom's allergic to dogs. That's where you heard the sneeze. And she said, and also Glory, Glory, Hallelujah was her favorite song they sang every Sunday at church.
Wow.
And that's where the story, and I said, well, I guess that would be your mom telling me it's time to do that reading. So let's go over and pop out in a private message and do the reading. She said, yeah, I would think my mom's ready to do the reading now. She's ready to come through. So I went and did the reading, and it went perfect.
That's crazy.
So I just thought I'd share that little story with y'all. I know it's nothing major, but it's
Nah,
just
I
a few things
appreciate
that I've
it.
been through as a medium.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I try not to make it too long.
Not a problem.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Good night.
Uh-huh.
She said she tried not to make it too long, but it's too late for that. She was long-winded. Whew. I'm surprised I'm still up talking to y'all. Man, oh man. But everything is willpower. I'm going to show you. You got God in you. I'm going to 2 o'clock. I'm going to go past 2 o'clock just because I'm tired. I may got 6 hours of sleep this whole weekend. I'm going to show you it's all willpower. Y'all gonna see magic tonight. Not even magic. You just gonna see what I already know. Let's get it.
Hello?
Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hi, I'm Rec and Rec Mob. This is Lady Rita. I'm calling from Tampa, Florida, and I got a spooky story. I was house sitting on Madeira Beach back in 2005, and the lady was my employer, and she needed someone to house sit because her father was in a nursing home and he wasn't expecting to live much longer. So she asked me would I, house sit, because I was in transition of moving, trying to find housing. And so me and my son, we decided to go ahead and move in. But she told me about a week after we had moved in, she said, now my father doesn't like indigenous Americans, people of color. And I was like, oh, wow. But before that, at night, I would go to sleep, but it was like something creepy was going on. And I would wake up the next morning and look like somebody had been sitting on the side of the bed.
Wow.
And one night, the night that he did pass on, my son explained to me, he was like, Mom, did you hear all that noise in the kitchen? I was like, no, I didn't hear anything. He said he went in there, the trash was, garbage was all over the floor, knives and things the whole kitchen was disarrayed.
Wow.
And so that kind of validated that perhaps he wanted us out of this house since he didn't like, people of color. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. That was spooky to me. And she tried to get me to buy the house, and I said, oh, no, ma'am. I'm no longer going to set foot back in this house.
I feel you. I don't blame you. But that was definitely
yes.
Spooky!
We love you and Amina, and you get
We
some
love you
rest.
too.
And okay.
Thank you. I will.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yep, you see, I'm still going. I'm going to make that 2 o'clock. I'm going to show you. It's all willpower, baby. You don't believe God is in you, I'm going to show you tonight. I ain't getting no sleep. And listen, what I did is impossible. I just don't want to give it away, but y'all going to see. What I did this weekend is impossible. It takes people years to do this. I did it in a weekend. It takes people with millions of dollars years to do this sometimes. I did it in a weekend. 30 more seconds. How about that? And I'm going to still rock. And I'm going to take another call. I'm going to rock to the 2-hour mark. Yeah, exactly. My man said I sound better. He said, exactly, because I'm tapping into that God energy. God is in you. You got to tap into that. Like, I don't even feel that much tired no more. I don't even feel tired like that no more. You got to tap into that God energy. That's how you able to do stuff that it takes people years to do. I did it in a weekend because I tap into that God energy. They try to keep that information away from you. Look, it's 2 hours. Y'all know I was dead tired. And now I sound like a whole different MREC. Now I sound like it's the reinvigoration of MREC right now you're talking to. Let's get it. Now, hit me with a good spooky hour story. Let's get it. Call me up, 310-598-2974. Tap into that God energy that's in you and watch your life change. Watch you able to shift the universe like I just did. I was dead tired. Dead tired. You saw it in real time. It's the reinvigoration of MREC in front of y'all, that God energy. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all saw it in real time. Let me call somebody back since y'all don't want to call. I'm calling people. Y'all think I'm tired and I'm still calling people. Pound that like button. Hit up the super chat, Cash App, PayPal. I'm tapped into the God energy. I'm on the second win. Nah, my 10th win because I've been going all this weekend. Let's get it. Hello?
Hello. Hi.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm well.
What's your name?
I'm Kabina from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
What's your name?
Kabina.
Kabina. Wow. I never heard that before. That's a unique, special name. Kabina. I'm saying it right?
Yes.
Okay. Bridgeport, Connecticut?
Yes, the port. Mhm.
Okay.
Bloodport. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you got a spooky story for us tonight?
Yes. Well, yeah. Yes, sort of.
Okay.
Spooky.
Okay.
Well, I had just gotten out of a relationship and had to move back in with my mom. And I lived in this house since I was 15. And I think it's native ground. You know, I always felt a certain energy from it. But I came home and I was like wanting to stop smoking and like really just dive into my purpose. I had a couple of children or whatever. So I was doing yoga and meditating and eating right and everything. And one night I was up really late and I was like dancing and just like trying to feel it and just like trying to get over him, not even think about him in a bad way at all. You know, just like really, really be genuine. So, but it was really late, and so I had smoked a spliff, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna dance, and I'm gonna like, you know, just get in the vibe. So I was there alone, nobody was home, and I had turned everything off, and I was just like sitting on the floor, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, upstairs, the radio came on, and it was Pharrell's. It was Pharrell's, 'Cause I'm happy, you know, that the happy song. Yo, I flipped because there's no way that this radio could have come on. It's a Bose. Like it was a Bose. It was nothing else on top of it anywhere. And yo, I flipped out. I called my friend. And he came through. Excuse me. He came through, and I was just like, yo, I guess I was calling it in. I asked for it, you know, trying like tapping in, you know, trying to get that Kundalini rising, tapping into my ancestors and everything. So yeah, but it's real. It's real. I don't know that. And there's other stuff that happened in the house too. I saw this like electric guy like sprint off one night when I came in, like up the stairs. He just like sprinted off. His eyes, I saw it with my own eyes. It was like electric. And then one day I was in my bathroom and I was like, yo, there's something in here. I was in the mirror like, yo, there's something in here. What you gonna do? I know you here. And it like something pricked me on the back of my Achilles, yo, and I headed up the stairs like into my mom's room. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
So, yeah.
So you was ready to fight a spirit, ghost or whatever. What so have you?
Something, yeah, because it was there. I felt it there. I felt it. And I don't know, the energy wasn't like all the way friendly. So I was like, yo, what? Like I was in the mirror, I was by myself. I was like, what? What's up? Wait, what? I could feel you here. What's good? And it was like, oh, really? Okay. And it's something scraped me on the back of my Achilles.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm an Aquarius too, and like our Achilles is like supposed to be like a weak spot. So it was like, it really hit me.
So let me ask you this though, because you got a exotic name. What's your what's your race?
There's no such thing as race. So, I mean, I had a dream.
What are you? Black? You white? You what are you? Spanish?
No, I'm not black. Well, in terms of, okay, if you want to be a stereotype, like
I'm not
straight up,
stereotyping.
I'm black.
Oh, you okay? Black.
Black.
Okay. What's your nationality?
But indigenous, Aboriginal, indigenous.
And business, Aboriginal. Okay.
Indigenous, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotcha.
I had a dream that I was in a longhouse and I was a little girl and on this native outfit, and the colonist was this white man. He was dressed all in colonist outfit, and he came and like he burnt it up. Like it was other children there, and we went in the corner up in the longhouse because they had levels. They have levels in the longhouse, and we went up in the corner and they burnt it up. I had a dream, so I feel like
that's crazy.
Yeah, indigenous though.
No doubt.
Yes.
All right. Take care now.
All right. You
Thanks
too.
for calling.
Thank you.
All right. This was a different kind of spooky hours tonight. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Mute your audio. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. Peace, God. Peace.
Hold on, let me turn this down.
Yeah, mute your audio, family.
Yo.
Yeah, what's happening? Peace,
You
God.
can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Well, not even man. Peace, God. First off, I want to start off with, the right positive energy.
Yes, sir.
Peace to the gods and the goddesses, the planet God. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation.
There you go. Build on them, God. Let them know.
All right, so I just wanted to cover some spooky shit, right? We gotta understand that the blacks and Latinos of this earth are actually the God species, or the God beings, separate from the human beings, which are your Caucasians, your Dravidians, your Arabs, and your Mexicans. Go do your research. You gotta go within. I appreciate you and the enlightenment you bring into your channel, because the Kundalini energy is rising amongst the collective. I come to you as an Anunnaki God, and I just want to share that.
No doubt, my brother. I appreciate you.
Because we just reflections of self.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, my brother. Peace, God.
I appreciate you. Peace, God.
Yes, sir. Look, let me tell you something, man. Tap in that God energy. Anything you want to do. This is not no mystical shit. This ain't no spook in the sky shit. Let me tell you something. Anything you want to do, you can do it. You gotta tap into that God energy within you. I'm telling you, I did something this weekend, and I had a whole, like, man, it was like maybe like 30 people around me. They like, yo, you just did the impossible. People take years to do this. They seen it with their own eyes. Y'all seen it just, I was dead tired. Like I was dead, like my eyes was closed when, I was taking a lot of these calls, and I still fought through it to show y'all that, you know what I mean? I be trying to show y'all, man, it's in you, man. That information it's been, how can I say, man? Say for instance, they'll tell you the information to whereas they don't want you to tap into the God energy. They want you to just believe into this spook in the sky shit. Think about this, right? Certain people got that information. This is why They able to have all the riches. They living on, they living in heaven on earth. And they want you to believe that you got to die to get to heaven. Think about that. But there's a lot of people living and they own heaven on earth. But you got to die to get to heaven. I'm telling you, you could live in heaven right now. Like anything you want, it's possible. You just got to tap into that God energy. Because there's a lot of people living how they want to live. And it's not about money. It's not about riches. It's not about wealth. It's about making your own heaven. You dig what I'm saying? And that comes from a peace of mind. That comes from really being aligned with the universe and all that. Like, see, I don't want to get too deep because I don't want to scare nobody, but never mind that. Let's get back to spooky hours. Let's get back to spooky hours. I'm on my 10th win. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. I don't want to even talk about it no more. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you learn it later. It is what it is. I ain't trying to sell it. It is what it is. I ain't trying to sell it. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hi, MREC. This is Peach from Delaware.
Peach from Delaware.
Calling back.
What's happening? What's going on with you? You got it. You got it right now. You got the most spookiest spooky. You got the spooky hour story of the night. You got it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
You are crowned the queen of the most spookiest story of the night. And you got the floor right now. You got the floor. Look, I'm going to tell you something. This is how deep it is. After you, like I was already tired because I worked so hard this weekend. But after you, I just was like, I couldn't even hang on. Like I'm hanging on for dear life just to stay awoke. Your story, you know what I mean? It kept me charged up. And now that I'm speaking to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm charged up again. Let's get it. I'm a fall back and let you do what you do.
Okay, well, I do have a few stories. So I was just listening to you talking about, the spook in the sky. And I have a story that's relative to that.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure if it's spooky, but I'll share it. So 3 years ago, I was going through a divorce and just, a bunch of stuff was just going on. So I was just like, why is all of this stuff happening? And so I said, universe, could you please show me? I need to understand. So I'm a home care nurse. I went to work, and when I got there, I went into my client's room, and the door slammed. And when the door slammed, I looked, and something rushed up real quick to me and touched my head. When it touched my head, I was standing. It was like the 40s, the 50s. I was standing in the street, but I was in a man's body. Wow. I was a light-skinned man with hazel eyes.
Wow, that's spooky.
And a lady was standing in front of me, short, and she was yelling at me, telling me, "I don't want you here. I don't want you here. I'm tired. I can't deal with this anymore." And I'm like, "Why? I love you and I love our family. Please don't push me away." So I look over at my house, and I'm a mulatto person. I'm looking at my house, and I can see I got 2 children that's on the bottom floor and 2 children that's in the back. And I'm like, please don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. So the lady was like, no, I can't do this anymore. And I said, okay, well, you know what? You keep everything, and I'll continue to take care of the family where you won't never have to worry about anything. And I'll stay in a hotel. So the agony of me being in the hotel and not having my family, it was just so excruciating that I cut myself off from everybody. And I'm assuming it was just like so painful. It woke me up. When I woke up, I was in my patient's house in the chair.
Wow.
And I looked around. I'm like, oh my God, I done, passed out on this little girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to reach for my phone to call my best friend, and she was calling me. And I'm like, oh my God. And so I'm like, oh my God, you ain't gonna never believe what happened. She was like, me too. She was like, you go first. I said, no, you go. She said, oh my God, I just woke up. I had this crazy dream that I was standing in the middle of the street, but it wasn't me. I was a little dark-skinned lady, and I was talking to this light-skinned man, and I was telling him to leave.
Wow.
And he told me that, he didn't want to go, but then he said that he would take care of me and the kids, and I wouldn't have to do nothing. And then that's when I told her my half. So for everyone that believes that there is a spook in the sky, there is not. And this story is proof that you live multiple lifetimes. Some of us. I'm not saying all of us, but that was my lifetime story.
Yo, they don't even understand how deep you just got. Like, people don't even understand what you just said, because if they did, they'd be going off in the chat room. Like, what you basically said was you and your homegirl had the same dream, and she was the black lady, and you was the I
She
guess
was my wife.
Wow.
She was my wife. And in this lifetime, together,
Crazy.
we are
With the
best
roles
friends,
reversed.
and we take care of each other. I do everything. It's like we're always there for each other. We don't care who else is in our life, but we're always there for each other and for one another kids.
You took over tonight. You are the Spooky Hours queen of the night, Peach. Like, people got to catch up. The first one was a smoker. This one right here is something you got to assess it. You got to really, assess it to really understand what's going on. Like, you got it tonight. You got it tonight.
Yeah, it's deep, and I do have more stories. I could tell you so many things. My life has always been crazy. I have so many stories, so many of them.
Peach. Wow, you bought it tonight. Thank you. Like, I would say, man, you made Spooky Hours tonight. Like, you definitely gave it that vibe that it needed, and you woke me up because I was dead tired. So I want to thank you, and I was able to tap into that God energy, and then you confirmed it. So I appreciate you with these stories. I ain't gonna front. Like, they entertaining, but also it was like, I was enlightened at the same time.
Anytime. I got more. I got, I'll call back next week. I got one that confirms what Amina has been saying for the non-believers that don't believe this stuff is happening.
Talk to him. Peace to the earth. Amina always been dropping them gems. But I appreciate you, Peach. I'm going to end Spooky Hours on a high note with you. So you closed out the show. Thank you. So you have a great night, and I'll talk to you hopefully next week. Spooky Hours 28.
I'm always listening.
Thank you.
I'll call.
All right, now. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Shouts to Peach. Closed out the night. Listen to her second story again. When this joint replay, listen to her second story again. And it's a mic drop. She dropped the bomb. It's crazy what she did. She killed it, bodied it. Like, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm gonna do reenactments of both of her stories tonight. I'm gonna do cinematic movie reenactments. Cause it was incredible, man. Shouts to MIT. They are in the same soul group. So on that note, I'm not even tired anymore. I tapped in my second win. Scott said, MREC, you scaring me. And I ain't scaring you. I'm just showing you that you could tap into that God energy, and there's other people who's tapped in with it, who understand it. Like Pete, I'm telling you, y'all gotta understand. All right, think about this, right? I'm gonna say it again because a lot of people probably missed it or probably went over your head. Why are they telling you you gotta die to get to heaven? When you know it's people in the world that's living in heaven right now. I'm gonna leave you with that. That's not even too hard to bust your brain. That's common sense. You go to your church, right? They tell you, of course, you got to give tithes to the church and all that. And it's telling you all these things you got to do, in your life, and you'll get to heaven one day. But your pastor, he living in heaven right now. I know that for a fact because I used to, go to church. My pastor, he had Lexuses, Benzes, mansions. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody said I lost my head. I ain't lose my head. I'm telling you gems right now. You lost your head. Listen, tap into that God energy. You can live in your own heaven. Heaven is what you make it. Heaven is a mind state. Heaven and hell is a mind state. How about that? Ghost and Ray told y'all. Ghost and Raekwon, they told y'all. So they got a song called Heaven and Hell. Listen, man. I don't be trying to force this information on people. That's why I don't get too deep. I just gradually drop a gem here and there because I don't want people, because like the homie Scott, that's the homie, but I don't want to scare nobody. So he said, yo, MREC, you scaring me. Nah, homie, I ain't scaring you. I'm just giving you the information that they trying to keep from you so you don't live in your heaven. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you can live in heaven now. You don't have to die to live in heaven, to be in heaven. You could be in heaven now. It's a mind state. But you got to tap into the God energy. But you never going to tap into the God energy if you believe in a spook in the sky. Think about it. Your grandmother tell you, oh, go to church, this, that, and the third. What I'm saying is we all connected to God. We all got God in us. Everybody comes from God. You dig what I'm saying? But it's not what they, sold to. It's not what they sold you in them books. In them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all get it. You know what I mean? But I can't. Listen, man, just do your research and you're going to understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Listen, man. It's people living in heaven, man. And like I said, it's not a money thing. It's not a wealth thing. But it's not just that. It's not just that. It's a mind thing. Think about it, right? If you got a peace of mind, a great peace of mind, you can accomplish anything. When you at peace, right, with your mind, think about all the things you accomplish. Say like when you're not arguing with nobody, when you're not beefing with nobody, right? Think about it. I'm gonna give you a gem. When I'm in the house by myself and I ain't talking to nobody on the phone, I'm not debating with nobody, I don't argue. I don't do that anyway. You know how much work I get done? You know how many things I get done? You dig what I'm saying? Because when you had a peace of mind, that's when you really tapping into that God energy. When other people calling you with gossip, rumors, or stressing you, that's when they tapping you into that devil energy. You get it? So I'll let you exactly mind over matter. That's basic. I mean, it's so many different ways you can put it. Mind over matter, God energy. You know, you can go so many different ways. Like, don't get caught up in words too. A lot of people be like, oh, okay, yeah, I believe in God, this, that, and the third. And when other people say, nah, you know, I'm God or your God is in me, a lot of people get caught up in the verbiage. Nah, God is in you because you're a part of God. They tell you that's in the scriptures. Don't never get it misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? Even Muslims, they know what it is. You dig what I'm saying? They know what it is. But like I said, it's the information they try to keep from you. They twist the information so you don't get to that heaven mind state. Imagine if everybody got to that heaven mind state, where the world would be. That's why they confuse you with the religion and they twist everything up so you don't get there. But think about everybody who be telling people, oh, don't do X, Y, Z because you ain't gonna get to heaven. All right. They basically telling you, don't do too much research. Listen to what we telling you. But if you do your own research, don't even listen to me. Just do your own research and you're going to tap into your God energy. You're going to be like, damn, I was taught wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can manifest anything you want, man. You are God energy. That God energy, you can manifest any and everything. Just like, think about it, right? I was dead tired. Even people in the chat room was like, Rec, get some sleep. This, that, and the third. I told y'all I'm a rock. I think it was like 1:30. It's almost 2:30 now. I told y'all I'm a rock to 2 o'clock. I was dead tired. I did it, and I said I'm gonna go past 2 o'clock. You know why? Because I told y'all I'm gonna tap into my God energy. So I did it in real time. And I did it again in real time this weekend. Like I told y'all, I did something that take people years to do. And it takes a lot of money to do what I did. And I did it with, I can't say next to nothing, but you know, it cost money, but it didn't cost me the same amount of money it would cost somebody else. And it ain't take me them years to accomplish something in a weekend. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Like, I show you exactly. Look, Maya Janae says she was tired and now she's up. You know why? Because I'm manifesting not only myself tapping into that God energy, she tapped into that God energy to stay up. You know what I mean? It's contagious. But like I said, I'm not trying to be nobody's preacher, pastor. You know, that's not who I am. So I just wanted to just give y'all a few gems. And the shitter, he get it. Like he be dropping a lot of gems too. I'll be peeping the homie. Tap into that God energy forever. OG and Rec facts. I mean, don't be scared to tap into your God energy. And that's all I'm trying to tell you. They be trying to confuse you. They don't want you to tap into your God energy. You know why? Because they want to control you. It's really that simple. Once you tap into that God energy, you're going to start inventing stuff. You're going to start, getting to everything you ever wanted to get. Trust me, because I did it. And on that note, I'm off that. Yo, shouts to Peach. Incredible, 2 incredible stories. Positive Elegance says, I'm curious to know what you've been up to in Rec. Oh man, don't you want to know? I'm gonna put it to you like this. It's gonna be on our Patreon real soon. But I'm always putting stuff on my Patreon that's never gonna be on YouTube. You know what I mean? So tap into that Patreon, and everything that I've been up to is gonna be on the Patreon first, and then I'm gonna put it on, of course, the MRECTV.tv website. So tap into the Patreon. Subscribe to that Patreon, patreon.com/mrex. So everything I've been doing, even when you see me take days off, which that's very rare, and don't upload videos, is because I've been working on some special projects. So tap into that Patreon because I got content that's never gonna hit YouTube, or you'll get the content first before it hit YouTube. But it's things that's never, never, ever gonna hit YouTube. You know what I mean? That's on the Patreon. So on that note, I want to thank y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob for rocking with me, for being very supportive. Thank you to everybody who sent super chats in, cash apps in, PayPal, bought merch. I got some major things coming, films, everything, man, like series. So this MREC TV thing is going to another level, and I'm tapping into my God energy and doing everything I wanted to do. Just I don't dream. Like, oh, let me give you another gem. Right? Think about the American dream. That right there was something to confuse people. All right. Think about the word dream. Right? They say follow your dreams, right? This is what they tell you in America, right? Follow your dreams, or just in the world in general, right? An American dream, right? Follow your dreams. You can only dream when you sleep. So they want you to stay asleep, but they want you to follow your dreams. Think about it, right? Y'all don't even understand where I'm going with it. Y'all don't, listen, man. Y'all don't even understand where I'm going with it, man. They tell you to follow your dreams, but you can only dream when you sleep. Wake up. Tap into that God energy. And you're going to get everything that you wanted to get by manifesting it while you're awoke. Look, I'm going to tell you something. I don't follow no dreams. I don't chase no dreams. I'm chasing reality checks. How about that? You feel me? So on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone. You feel me? Don't follow your dreams. Follow your reality. Manifest your reality. I like that. Don't follow your dreams. Manifest your reality so you can live in your own heaven. How about that? And that's real. Nah, you could disagree. I mean, that's on you, because all I'm telling you, you could disagree. This is not up for debate. All I'm telling you, everything that you ever wanted to do is within you. You can manifest it. So if you want to say you disagree to that, that's on you. I'm saying to you that everything that people told me I wouldn't do or couldn't do, I did it because I tapped into my God energy. So you could disagree. That's on you. You got to do your research and figure out how to get there. I'm already there. I chase reality checks. Mic drop. While you chasing your dream, I chase reality checks. No, I cash reality checks. How about that? Mic drop. Shouts to E Block. You feel me? Bang. You feel me? That's the difference. Listen, my pops told me, I'm gonna give you a gem. My pops saw what I did this weekend. Right? I used to my pops, he had me working construction because he was the foreman, right? At one time. Putting his son on to get some money, you know what I'm saying? Work hard to get the money. And I appreciate that, right? I was making great money. Was in a union and all that, right? Young, too. I'm 17. Right? 17 to 20, getting that construction money, right? He saw me this weekend. And mind you, he's the foreman, and mind you, I'm colorblind, but I'm gonna just call it for what it is. the Italians own the construction company. So I told my pops, because my pops is like, what's going on, right? I had, a situation going on this week, and I don't want to give it too much away. But I said to my pops, remember we was working for the white man? Said, now I got the white man working for me. And my pops stood there proud. Like real proud. Tap into that Patreon so you can understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because that's what's going on. My pops is like, wow. When I hit my pops at that, my pops looked at me. And mind you, it's hard to please my pops. But when I hit him with that, he smiled. And I got a call from my daughter because her grandfather told her how I had all the white boys working for me. You know what I mean? But I tell you what's going on, but I had to just give you that gems. You feel me? And it's not a white or black thing. If you understand, you understand, because you know the construction field is dominated by the Italians. You know, and what I was doing was a different type of construction. How about that? I'm off this, man. I'm off this, y'all. I don't want to talk no more. I feel like I'm talking too much. I mean, if you relate, you relate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not gonna relate. But it is what it is. But I know I made my pops proud doing what even my pops told me I couldn't do. So when I did it in real time and he saw it, he couldn't believe it. He said, "You got all these white boys working for you?" He couldn't believe it. So when I tell y'all, tap into your God energy, I'm not gonna get nothing from you tapping in your God energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be proud, but I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm trying to tell you, manifest everything you want to do. And stop letting people control you, saying you can't live in heaven now. Live in heaven now. Make your heaven. Stop fighting it. When people telling you, yo, God is in you, stop fighting it. Because the other people that told you about a spook in the sky, those are people that they keeping the information away from you. They don't want you to be powerful. Live in your heaven now. You don't know what's in the afterlife. Live in your heaven now. Live in your heaven now. That's all I'm telling you. Live in your heaven now. Because you've been going through hell. So why not live in heaven now? Haven't you been going through hell all your life? Why wait to die to live in heaven? Damn, that's all I'm trying to say. Damn. And I'm not selling nothing. This is for you. This is free gems for you. Take action. Manifest. That's all. Try it. Meditate. That's all I'm saying. But on that note, man, and like, I'm not even tired no more. I'm about to start. Man, listen. We save it for another day, another night. And I'm off that, man. Shouts to everybody. Shouts to the Rec Mob. Salute to the Rec Mob. Salute to everybody cashing those reality checks. Salute to everybody manifesting their goals and manifesting everything that they want in life. And salute to Naisha. See, I like when people get it. Like, my thing is, I want you to get it for you. I'm not trying to tell you to walk in my steps. You don't have to follow my steps. I just want to give you the gems so you can make your own way. You know what I mean? Like, each one teach one, man. That's all. Each one teach one. That's it. Like the realest thing a person can do for you is give you the knowledge on how to better your life in many ways. And that's all I be trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's me, the earth, or us collectively, or putting you on to the information. That's what it's all about, man. They've been keeping the information away from us, keeping the truth away from us. Everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. See, he gets it. E-Block, praying is just a form of meditation. But they don't tell you that. Damn, man, I could go on and build, but I'm not trying to fight with nobody. See, a lot of people, I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of people that's religious people that was brought up on religion due to their parents, they tend to want to have debates. I'm not here to have a debate with you. I'm trying to free your mind. I'm trying to open you up to that God energy that they've been keeping you away from. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you really connect with your spirit and really align with the universe. I'm trying to help you do that, man. You know? But it's all love, though. You'll get there. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, man, I'm off this. Even if I was able to help one person see that they can manifest everything that they, I guess, envision, I'm cool with that. You know? So y'all have a good night, man. Salute to the Rec Mob. Love is love. And everybody be safe, because I know people is celebrating Memorial Day. Salute to all the soldiers that put work in, that's not here no more. And just salute to everybody, you know, that passed on. And man, love is love. So on that note, once again, double deuces and bubble gooses, I'm gone. Shouts to my sponsor, thestreamboss.com. You're looking for a streaming service, lock in with thestreamboss.com. And you put in the MREC TV code, you get $5 off. And it's only $20. So if you put in the MREC TV code, you get $5 off. So now you only pay $15, and it got over 5,000 channels, y'all. It's a live local TV. You got premium movie channels. You got new movie releases, TV series, sports, pay-per-view. It's a 24-hour free trial Monday through Thursday. So go to thestreamboss.com and let them know MREC sent you and get that $5 off when you put the MREC TV code. All right? Appreciate y'all. You have a blessed night, and tap into that God energy so you can get those reality checks. I'm gone. Rec Mob.
You hear something?
Have you guys heard of StreamBoss? It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month.
Oh, cool!
$20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more.
Huh? What?
If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to thestreamboss.com to begin your setup process.
Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MREC TV.
Fin Credit Solutions, the one-stop shop to solving your credit problems.